Good evening, I'm Terrell Thomas.
Craig Armstrong.
Brandon Trish.
And we are live right now at the Live Hip Hop Daily Studios. As always, every Thursday or Thursdays when I'm not sick out this piece. I appreciate you gentlemen bearing with me.
Gotta watch what you eat, brother.
We back in the building. Yo,
What's up, brother?
I love my Chick-fil-A. I'm thinking about going there after this evening. But
don't go to that same one.
Yeah,
though.
but I say the MLK.
We better hurry this up.
MLK, no. 24-hour Hateville, baby.
Yeah, we'll go to Hayville.
That's my spot.
Come see us.
24-hour Hateville. They got the advanced menu. You get the mac and cheese, sweet potato souffle.
See, that's too far from me.
That sweet potato souffle be busting.
It's well worth it, good sir.
That's too far from my.
What you mean?
I'm in Marietta, bro. That's too far from me.
Listen. I was going there for a year. Shit, longer than that. I've been going there for about 3-4 years and never actually sat in and had a meal. You know, you can sit in there as well. It's kind of restaurant style. They serve you X, Y, and Z. You get 2 sides in there.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
When you sit in,
what's
going on? And it's still the same price. So say you get a spicy. I love a spicy chicken. You get a spicy chicken. You know what I'm saying? You get the mac and cheese.
I gotta have
put the cheese on.
I just want y'all to know y'all sound real fat right now. I just want y'all to know that.
Amazing.
I am fat. You see me?
But shout out to Chick-fil-A. Yeah,
my MLK.
My lady. I tell her all the time, stay out the hood. Like that's one of the advantages of the place, the things we get to go through. You know what I'm saying?
But then you go to the hood and get sick.
I mean, yeah, I go to. I never go to that Chick-fil-A. I've had like 3 bad experiences at the Chick-fil-A. MLK.
That's hard to do. Have a bad experience at Chick-fil-A.
When he told me that, I was like, Chick-fil-A. I said, bro, I just went the other day. I said, no.
Chick-fil-A can ruin my order. I'm like, you know what, y'all take my time.
I thought I was going to die. I was throwing up so bad. Went to the doctors. They're like, you got food poisoning.
This man get food poisoning, ladies and gentlemen.
Chick-fil-A. But we're back.
The nicest people. The nicest people in the world get sick.
Just the one on MLK.
Just MLK. Northside, one of my favorites. And Hateville, damn sure my favorites. Shout out to the staffs out there. They know it's almost like cheers. I come in there, Terrell. Hey,
shout out to the one down in Riverdale off 85.
Shout out to the one on Powder Springs Road. Y'all know me enough.
We back in the building. Shout out to our man H, as always, behind the scenes, making us look good out here. Shout out to my man Groovy Lou, always supporting, giving us a lot of info and giving us
the Miami Zone
input. He's in the building as well.
Yes.
We got a lot of great things to talk about. I actually feel good, gentlemen, because when we start off today talking about our NBA segment, we're not leading with Jimmy Butler. It seems like the last 3-4 weeks.
You sure?
Good Lord.
Yeah, we're going to let him rock. We're going to let him rock.
Jimmy been the top of the conversation.
We'll throw some Jimmy Bucket info in there at the end of the night. But being here in Atlanta, you know, we got to show love to our hometown Atlanta Hawks.
True enough.
We don't know what the Hawks season will look like in a whole throughout 82 games, but through the first 4 games, they're 500. They're currently 2-0. And they're 2-2, and they're currently you know, blame it on the deuce.
I want to say they 2-0, like, boy, they play 4 days.
Blame it on that deuce saying that red wine life, but excuse me, they're 2-2, currently 500, but they are on a 2-game winning streak. My mind moving faster than my mouth right now. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Big game in Cleveland for rookie Trae Young. 35 points, 11 assists, joining the likes of Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Stephen Curry. Last night was the first game down on the farm at the State Farm Arena.
Like a good neighbor.
New look. I gotta get my hair cut.
Gotta get you. Yeah, we gotta get you gentlemen in there so we can check out the game as a family, as a team. See what it's like in there. As you mentioned, getting a haircut. Killer Mike is doing something big. Shout out to Killer Mike. Food is pretty good. Food is pretty good in there. We spoke with a few fans, kind of get their input and their thoughts on the new arena. Folks are loving State Farm Arena and what it has to offer so far. They're still working on a few kinks like anything that's new. But the Hawks put on a great performance last night. It was the home opener once again. It was also a highly publicized matchup because we had 2 rookies who were traded for each other. Luka Doncic, who currently plays for the Dallas Mavericks, and Trae Young. So for those who don't know, Luka was actually drafted by our Atlanta Hawks with the 3rd overall pick. And Trae Young was actually drafted by the Dallas Mavericks. Trae Young was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks. The 2 teams swapped their 3rd and 5th picks, and now we have Trae here, Luka in Dallas. Both the Lukas doing a shoot around. He's actually pretty happy for what is going on in Dallas. He feels like Dallas is the perfect match for him, perfect fit for him,
low-key city,
and everything.
True.
He feel like it's a perfect match for everything he has going on. So what I want to, I just want to talk about yesterday's game. Now, the Hawks did pick up a big win yesterday. It was actually 111-104. They picked up a 111-104 win. What was pretty dope was that the Hawks were down 26 points at one point.
Spanked now. They were definitely getting spanked.
Hawks were down 26 points, but they went on an 82-51 run to actually get a win. The first win. It's a great way to open the arena. Big night last night for Kent Bazemore. Big night. Now, we spoke about Kent a lot over the summer because he was in a lot of trade rumors. The Milwaukee Bucks wanted him. Houston Rockets wanted him. A few other teams. Career night last night for Kent Bazemore. 32 points. All of those points were much needed because, as we mentioned, the Hawks were down 26 at one point. Also a big night for DeAndre Bembry. It's great to see DeAndre healthy. He was a high draft pick by Coach Bud. When Coach Bud was here, DeAndre's a very smart player, has a high basketball IQ, but he kind of like, I don't want to give him Magic Johnson, but he's there. He almost like Magic Johnson doing the point forward thing. He picked up 16 rebounds yesterday.
Big.
He actually was big. He was very big. Guard and Luka yesterday created a few turnovers. Also got to show love to Taurean Prince, who's looking very, very efficient offensively so far this season. Fouled out yesterday's game, but he before he picked up his sixth foul. 24 points for Taurean Prince. And our very own Trae Young struggled in the beginning of the game, but had a very big fourth quarter in the game on ESPN primetime, finishing the game with 17 points. So, gentlemen, what 2 games in? Coach Pierce is on a 2-game winning streak now. Two-game win. Okay. 2-game winning streak. 4 games in. Coach Pierce is on a 2-game winning streak. Mm-hmm. It amazes me because Coach Pierce is a bit of a defensive expert, and the Hawks have given up given up some points in these first few games. But 4 games into the seasons, what are you gentlemen's thoughts on the Atlanta Hawks?
Well, I mean, it's kind of been what I kind of expected. You know, the first game, you know, the jitters and stuff. Trying to work everybody, getting everybody into the system, and you're still working your new guys in. You're still getting Deadman coming back in from injury, and some of those guys coming in. So, you know,
that first game was yesterday.
First game back was yesterday. So they got the future might look kind of bright for them. So if his expertise is defense, they got to play some defense. Because I mean, as of right now, ain't nobody in the league playing defense. Because all these games, everybody been scoring 115 plus, 140. And,
you know, it's a lot of new defensive rules out there. So they're calling the games like
you can't guard nobody, can't touch anybody.
That's all these sports. They're gearing towards offense because it's more exciting to see.
And people want to see points on the board. They don't want to see defense. But I mean, they did show some resolve and resilience yesterday. Because when I looked on my phone, they were getting spanked by 26. I said, well, this is gonna be, you know, this is how I open up the new the renovated State Farm, getting spanked by 30. But you know, they came back and you know, put on show for fans in the second half. I guess Future came back, you know, put a little March Madness for them in the second half. You know what I'm saying? And they did their thing. So I was kind of surprised for them.
Well, you know, El Stradamus looked pretty smart yesterday. We were sitting on media row, and a lot of our fellow media peers were like, "Oh, you know what? It was going off. What the hell? What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yo, if we can cut the lead to 14 by halftime,
they cut it to 10.
Something, and they cut it to 10. Cats was laughing at me and whatnot. I'm like, it can happen." Craig, what were your thoughts, you know, on last night's performance from our Atlanta Hawks and the first 4 games of the 2018-19 season for the Hawks?
Well, I'd say last night was really inspiring because they fought. They didn't get down and then say, "Oh, well, game's over." You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it shows me the players aren't going into tanking mode, even though it looks like organization is
going tanking mode.
But yeah, last night was real inspiring for me just to see that, and plus, you know, seeing him come out and, you know, do his thing was great. And of course, Taurean Prince is we're seeing him grow. I love to see that. You're seeing him grow. Trae Young, he's making me a liar. I'm not gonna lie, because I wanted Luka before the draft. I'm not even gonna lie, but Trae Young is he's definitely doing his thing. There's a lot of trouble down here downtown, but he's doing his thing right now. And for the whole season, I think we are actually doing a lot better than I thought we would be.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I mean, they are. I'll give you that.
I mean, Omari Spellman showing me a lot more than I thought he was.
Spellman looks good.
Yeah,
he do. But the one thing I told you the other day, I said the first thing he got to do is that boy got to tone up and drop some weight, bro.
Yeah.
He's still a rookie, though. I agree. He does need to tone up.
He's a little hefty. I ain't gonna lie.
That boy been chilling at
Chick-fil-A. Don't come to Chick-fil-A.
Not the one on MLK.
If you do, we getting you grilled chicken sandwich.
He been chilling at Chick-fil-A, getting number ones and stuff like that.
Hey. But you know what, though? Conditioning, I think as long as he gets his conditioning, he can be a real big part of this rebuild. I'm not even going to lie to you. But
I'm liking your boy, the other guy too, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, but Kevin is a pure shooter. Like
he
give
got
him
some
a
boards
little
the
space.
night. He played
some defense
He
last night as well. I was surprised to see that he played some defense.
Kevin, he can be a real good 3-and-D guy for us. So the Hawks, I'm looking inspired. I'm not expecting anything for a couple of years. So I'm a realist. Y'all
we know you're.
I am expecting something soon.
We know.
2019, 2020. I'm expecting at least the playoffs, at least an 8th seed.
No.
We have the talent right now.
No.
You make some moves next season in free agency. They'll have the cap space. They'll have the draft
When
picks.
have we ever made moves?
No one was to come here.
We got to give these guys a chance. Oh, no. That's false. Cats do want to come, and I do believe
they want to live here.
But I think now with the new regime, what Tony Wrestler is building, he is dedicated to putting his chips to where his mouth is. He wants a championship.
I hope so. That's the main problem. They don't ever want to spend no money.
And we also got to give a lot of love to the Falcons, to Atlanta United, to the Atlanta Braves. I say that
don't leave out my Braves.
I hate the Braves, but I got to get them love for what they're doing. We have to get them love. I say that because they are setting a standard here. None of the teams have won a championship yet, but we see the new stadium, SunTrust Park. Beautiful stadium, beautiful facility with the whole battery situation. As you mentioned, Mercedes-Benz, beautiful facility, beautiful atmosphere for both football and soccer.
I was just in there
The Hawks are picking Monday. You were in there Monday.
Yeah,
the Hawks are picking up on that situation.
It'd be attractive, and also they do got the practice facility.
Yeah.
I've always said that's been the biggest knock. They was the only team I think I can remember that didn't have a practice facility. And you have to have something for the players to come through because they don't want to always come down here.
That's a beautiful facility.
I've been there yet. You know, you
got to get you out there. Get you out there. Get you
in there. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, who knows? You know, they might build something. You know, free agents might want to come here, but I mean, time will tell. Players have to develop, and Pierce have to, be that coach that players want to play for.
He is already, and
I like Lloyd.
I like Lloyd. He's a younger cat. You know. He
can relate. He can also relate to him too.
He
can be a player's coach, but he can also he's not gonna be a best friend. You know what I mean? He's
never been like that.
Respect him, and he's gonna be an authoritative figure. We might be able to get L favorite player, Jimmy Butler.
We don't need Jimmy. Sorry, we don't. We do not need Jimmy buckets.
I'll take Jimmy just for the benefits for the Jays. I'll take Jimmy for that.
Jimmy Butler's a good guy. Don't get me wrong.
I'll take Jimmy for the trade in the mid-season.
If we're gonna go after somebody and it really be beneficial,
who?
Don't say Ben Simmons.
They're off limits.
And
I'm happy for what the Sixers are building there. So I wouldn't even want to touch or mess up what they got going on.
Like let's say the Hawks do what the Braves did, because Braves weren't supposed to be this good this year. So let's say they do that and trade deadline come around. You're like, the Hawks might be biased because they can actually make the playoffs. They actually might be able to make some noise. Trade averaging 21 points a game, 21-8.
Right now, he's averaging 23 points.
Well,
23 and 8.
Okay,
your numbers are,
I'm saying so.
Your numbers aren't far off.
Let's say he continues that.
Those are rookie of the year numbers as well.
Calm down. We'll get there.
Calm down. 4 games in.
I've been throwing that out. I'm just saying. I've been throwing that. I've been saying it all summer.
Man. I mean,
rookie of the year.
He's proving you to be right now.
Right now, still young.
But look about Detroit Pistons right now.
I'm not worried about the Detroit.
So,
but they got good players, as you mentioned.
And a
great coach. So I'm not gonna knock him, but I ain't worried about.
But no, let's say they have a Cinderella season, and it's looking like they can really make some noise in the East right now. They trade deadline, they're 6th seed. Who would you go after in the trade?
That is a phenomenal question, good sir. And if I keep it funky with you, because I was scanning through my brain like, who can I pull up? I might go after Damian Lillard. And the reason
you're gonna have to give up a
you would. I'm just throwing a name out there. Only reason I say Dame because he knows how to play in the backcourt with another dominant guard. He's doing it with C.J. McCollum.
I would say go after C.J. instead of Dame.
No, I'll take Dame.
C.J. know how to play off ball
because Dame wants to play off the ball thing a little bit more, but he has to kind of, and like now you have someone that can score when needed. With Trey, like Trey at the end of the day is a point guard. He really is. He's putting up. He loves to pass the ball. So he's not a cat that would feel like he has to relinquish any type of a role to accept a scorer like Dame. I would go after a cat like a Dame.
I just want Dame to get out of Portland.
Dame
is one of my favorite players.
I didn't want
Dame
to get out of Portland.
Dame, I just want you to go somewhere and win, bro.
I want Dame to get out of Portland bad.
Go to. I really wish, because Rondo ain't gonna be in LA past this year.
Especially
I really wish Dame can get to the Lakers.
It's possible. It's possible. It's Magic Johnson, LeBron James, so anything is possible with them cats. Speaking of, while we're on another cat, I'll just throw his name out there, Marc Gasol. Maybe Marcus, he's towards the end of his career a little bit.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing. But Marc Gasol and John Collins, I think that would be a phenomenal matchup as well. But sticking to the West Coast, so we were just talking about the West Coast. Man, did you gentlemen see what Steph Curry did last night? The chef was damn sure cooking at Oracle Arena.
Chef Curry with the pot, boy.
Now, we also spoke on this during the offseason. It was just funny to me how a two-time MVP is left off of potential MVPs for the 2018-19 season. I get it. LeBron is in a new place. I get it. Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid are two cats who could definitely take the Sixers to a new height. I get it. Kyrie Irving is back. AD is looking great.
He is looking great.
But Steph is putting the league on notice.
He is.
Like, y'all must have forgot, in the words of the great Roy Jones.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Don't sing the song, no.
51 points, 11 from 16 from three-point range.
I just thought he was going to break that record for real.
Break his own record?
All in the third quarter.
All
in three quarters.
23
points in the first quarter, though. 23 points.
Steph is the Tua Tagovailoa of the NBA right now.
And did you see where he was pulling up?
Yes.
He was literally pulling up from anywhere.
He was pulling up from Marshawn Lynch's house.
He was talking shit to Austin Rivers and Bradley Beal and whoever wanted work could get it last night.
Anybody was getting some work last night. It was
anybody can get it. It was free.
You can get it.
He was giving out coupons.
Yeah, he was Oprah.
Free.
You get a basket. You get a basket. You get a basket.
You get a tray. You get a tray.
Just like Bradley Beal said, man, look, we tried to foul him and he still was hitting. It was
4-point plays.
4-point plays.
At the end of the day, you just got to slap him at something. You got to either slap him,
I've always said,
punch
man,
him.
look, when somebody like that, you got to run that boy through picks. Like, you got to run him down something.
So, gentlemen, let me ask you, and we were talking off air a little bit. We're doing fantasy basketball for the first time. If you're a basketball fan, try it out. It's definitely a daily hobby. Because you can
change your lineup.
You got to change your lineup every day.
I just found this out.
But we're going to get some love to ESPN. We're doing the ESPN basketball, trying that out for the first time. I was definitely salty that Steph was going. In our draft, it's like
you picked Giannis first.
Yeah, I had to pick. And he's looking good. Triple double Giannis. Triple double Giannis. Prayers and blessings to where we keep hearing the ambulance outside of the studio, fire trucks, wherever it's going down. Prayers and blessings to them. Is Steph Curry? Is he a true, legitimate MVP contender candidate this year? Is he someone that we should be looking at and paying attention to?
No.
I
honestly no, because.
That's that LSU shit right there.
It is.
No, it's no. The only reason why
they ain't got no sense.
No.
KD brother.
What?
Y'all finished?
Well, I'm just no.
Listen,
go ahead. Man, had 51 points in 3 quarters.
Yeah, 3 quarters. But I mean, Steph's not gonna have every night gonna be like that. He's gonna have, some nights he's gonna have probably 25.
He's averaging like 35 points right now in the season.
Yeah, you have 51 to go boost your stats up. Yeah.
I mean, but he can get you like.
Yeah, but he's also think about it. They're not gonna give it to him because only fact is that he got 4 other All-Stars on his team. They're not gonna give it to him.
But only one other All-Star really needs to score, and that's KD. Draymond doesn't need to score.
Clay
don't need to score.
Okay, but they're not gonna give it to him. You ain't know how this works. They're not gonna give it to him.
Then you got Boogie coming back.
That's another reason why they're not gonna give it to him. They got
I don't think that's why you don't give it to them.
Average 30 points.
They're gonna.
Well, yeah, not on that team.
4 out of
that team.
No. They can't average 30.
3 people not gonna average 30.
Team.
We see Cat scoring 160, 3
people not gonna
Cat scoring right now.
To get 30, you gonna have to put up a certain amount of shots, and there's only one ball.
They play so fast though.
No.
Each quarter can be this your quarter, Steph. This your quarter.
Okay, so when Sean Livingston coming in, he just need to facilitate.
He just needs to facilitate. So, get your 7 points and keep it moving. You want the ring or you want to score? What you want, baby?
What you want, baby?
Listen,
it's only so many shots that can be taken.
I respect that point.
Game. So they could probably all average 20 for sure.
Okay. 30. My number might have been a little out there. I'll give you that.
It was a little outrageous. I need to check your cup again. But
a little red in here.
Nah, but I would say, you got to definitely put him in the MVP race. I think his problem is a lot of people don't see him as even being the best player on his team. So I think it's hard to.
But he's still the most important player on that team. I mean, you don't got to always be the best to be the most important.
Because he's right for the simple fact that without Steph, KD is supposed to be your lead. He gonna be an alpha. We already saw that KD can't be no alpha.
We haven't seen last season when Steph was out.
We ain't seen that.
When Steph was out last
year, he stepped up. Yeah, he stepped up big.
That's why
it was just the Russ and KD.
I don't think he has the mentality.
He does
to take.
We see it in the finals. Whenever he goes up against LeBron, it's alpha dog. I'm going to make
sure.
You
in single coverage. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but it's still. This is supposed to be the best player on the planet, and he's making a point to prove that I'm better than him. Whenever he sees LeBron, he's taking.
Now, if we talk about getting buckets, absolutely.
That's how he's gonna get.
But that's why the MVP vote. Like Steph was on pace to win MVP last year, but Game 3 had one of them games he struggled. And who carried him? KD dropped 43. Yeah, so KD's actually he's the best player. Isn't he? I mean, KD's out.
He's the most talented scorer, but he's still the
best player too. He's the best.
He's not a facilitator.
I mean, they average around the same amount of assists.
Steph's the most important. KD may be the best talent.
Steph makes that team go because you got to guard them from like 32 feet.
Soon as you cross the half court, you got to guard them.
Like, you actually got to guard when you throw a ball inbound ball. To be honest,
really. Soon as he touches some paint, he open. So that's why Steph makes that team go, because he extends your defense. Now you thin. KD can just drive past where he want to. He can get to his spots,
opens the court
he want to. He can get his mid-range jumper, all that.
And that's what's going to be beautiful when, not to go off subject talking about Steph Curry, but that's going to be what's beautiful when Boogie Cousins comes back in.
I'm not watching basketball with Boogie comes back.
You can't crowd the paint.
Like, why are we watching
the paint?
I'm not watching basketball when Boogie comes back
because
it's going to be somebody to watch, man.
What is beautiful to watch them winning 4 straight or 3 straight?
It's gonna be beautiful to watch.
They're gonna be looking like it's really gonna be looking like Alabama against Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I'm sick
every
of Alabama
day.
too. I'm sick of Alabama.
That's fine.
I'm sick of Alabama.
I'm sick of Golden State, but life goes on.
On the West Coast, we're on the West Coast right now. We see what Golden State is doing. Steph Curry. We'll keep a watch out on Steph and kind of see if he does boost his name into the MVP race, but. There's another team down the road in California, a little Southern California, Los Angeles Lakers. Started off very rocky, 0-3.
Yeah.
And the Lakers' third loss, it kind of set the internet on fire. A few memes once again. It was like, of course, you gentlemen know I'm a big Laker fan. Love my Lakers. And, LeBron's there now, so I've accepted the LeBron era. Gave him a nickname. He's the principal for, opening a school and everything he's doing, giving back to the youth out there in Akron, Ohio. I was a little concerned, though, with the Lakers dropping 3 games immediately. I did think.
I mean, they were playing some playoff teams.
Playing playoff teams, granted, but I mean,
they need to jail.
LeBron is the best player in the world as of today. You can kind of AD's coming, KD's coming,
he's out there.
Giannis is coming.
LeBron. I think the difference between all of them is AD can give you 40, 10, and 10. KD can give you 43, 12, and 7. But LeBron gonna give you 27, 7, and 7 at least every night.
Yeah, every night. He's been doing that for his career so far. But the Lakers finally picked up their first win. Now, granted,
and Lord, the internet went on fire. They finally won the game. God. Lord Jesus,
it was against the Phoenix Suns.
Like they won the title.
I mean, it needed to happen. The Lakers, honestly, with LeBron, couldn't go to 0-4. Like LeBron hadn't started the season 0-2 since his sophomore season, I believe it was, with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So it was a much needed win. It was a much needed win not only for the Lakers but for LeBron, for Coach Luke Walton. There's Nat trying to get down with us in here.
You want to watch? Show too.
It was a much needed win for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, what are you guys' thoughts? I mean, once again, the season is young. With all these teams we're talking about right now, we're still about 78 games left. For the majority of the teams we mentioned so far, but. Lakers pick up their first win. They're actually in action in about 20 minutes or so on TNT.
Mm-hmm.
You can check that out after the show. Go ahead and put that on record. You can check it out after the show.
You'll be
on
watching
TNT.
the show every Thursday.
They'll be they're at Stables. They'll be taking on the Denver Nuggets. A very
or just listen to our first podcast while you watch the game.
That's sweet.
Exactly. You do that too. You're Apple, baby.
Hey, you can definitely go to Apple iTunes. We talk about that. You can check out These Urban Times Sideline Stories. Subscribe. Check us out. Hear our thoughts, opinions, and facts and what's going on in sports, entertainment, and culture. And you can also check out previous interviews on LivehiphopDaily.tv and on YouTube, Terrell Thomas / These Urban Times. But what's up with these Lakers? What are you gentlemen's thoughts on these Lakers? First few games, 4 games into the 2018-19 NBA season.
I think, one, they need shooting bad. Like, real bad. LeBron is your best three-point shooter right now.
Him and Josh Hart are the best.
Yeah,
the best
and
Josh Hart is good.
I also think Josh Hart needs to start over KCP because they're the same player except Josh Hart's a little more aggressive and he's
a lot more aggressive.
And he has a higher ceiling.
Played at Villanova. Shout out to Philly.
Lonzo,
man, good lord, Philly.
Lonzo, we gonna see. I mean, his numbers are actually he's a lot more efficient than he was last year. So
the 3-point shot is falling.
Absolutely, 3-point shot's falling. They're gonna need another big man too because JaVale has been playing really well.
Yes, he's been playing well. But
when he gets off the floor, you're forced to play small ball.
And
so it's
small
like
ball is not gonna help for them.
Another team may say, "Oh, okay, JaVale off the floor. All right, we finna go big. We finna punch you in the paint." If Kuzma's gonna be your biggest player in your second unit,
Kyle don't pass the ball. Kuzma.
Kyle, I'm gonna get these shots up. Kuzma.
Kyle don't pass the ball to nobody. Kuzma.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. His kicks
balling.
His kicks be fresh though.
I mean, endorsement with GOAT. You know
but no, they need shooting one.
Definitely.
2, you can tell they're young.
Mm-hmm.
And 3, is it me or
they can't guard nobody?
They can't. Their rotations are slow.
They can't guard a soul over there, boy.
I'm telling you, like, I didn't know JaVale McGee was this important in the league until this year. I ain't gonna lie.
LeBron, whatever I always said, LeBron stopped playing defense the year he left Miami. The last year he left Miami. LeBron did stop playing defense. LeBron is like, all right, I'm gonna let you get by, but I'm gonna get this chase down block. Exactly.
And I'm like, that's cool.
I'm not playing no defense.
And that's not even going down.
Exactly. I'm like, that's cool when you get it. But you a step slow now because you in your 16th year. Like, let's not act like Father Time. Yeah.
Father Time is undefeated.
He getting you and Tom Brady in the same year right now. Y'all still may be great, but
y'all are old.
Y'all losing a step. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, Tom Brady, if you said that.
Hey, you still the GOAT, cuz. But the Lakers, I think they'll move away. They're gonna have to make a move. They're gonna have to make a move because they're gonna have to get somebody else on this team who can be consistent. Because
y'all get the same thing.
Brandon Ingram, he showed us a lot in preseason, but he ain't showed me nothing except for the fact that he got long reach on these punches.
He punched from the 3-point line, literally.
Man, he hit Chris Paul from Calabasas straight up, and I'm just like,
the Carolina Wildcats. That's where he hit him from.
I wish you could hit a bucket like that.
What do you think about these new look Lakers?
I mean, it's gonna take. I mean, they're still trying to mix and match with their lineups. Who's gonna play what? Who's gonna do this? I really think their best lineup when Rondo gets back is Rondo, Josh Hart, Bron, Kuz, and JaVale. That's their best lineup.
You long.
I mean, Rondo can't shoot, but you got
lowest of keys. Rondo is actually hit a couple threes.
A couple. I mean, that's not bad.
I mean, a couple better than
for him. For him, it's great because he can't hit a soul without by himself. But I mean, I think that's their best lineup going forward. Like I was listening to Jalen Rose earlier. Like he was talking about not Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and Kuzma. Those might be the longer term players because they're already developed and they're ready. So you gotta look for
that time in college.
Exactly, spend 2 or 3 years of college. That's gonna help. You got Kuzma and Ingram and Ball did 1 year. They might not be as ready as those two. So you gotta look.
Ingram should be ready.
He should be. He should be. He's 6'10", but I mean, this is his 3rd year. Yes, 3rd year now.
This should be his year.
This will be a breakout year, but he's not. He's
even missing the shots that he usually like. He gets to his spot and still miss.
I mean, it's an adjustment. You know, it's always an adjustment when LeBron comes. It's
some
a bigger
players,
stage.
Some players don't know how to adjust to playing with that. Kuzma doesn't care because, like I said,
he gonna get these
Kuzma's
shots.
not gonna pass the ball to nobody. You
They
got the
need
ball
to keep-
once, he's putting it up.
They need to keep Kyle Kuzma far away from Michael Beasley because they both are two players who gonna get these shots up.
Hey man,
by any means necessary.
And Bees is exactly one thing. Bees knows is
I think they need to play Bees a little more too.
Yeah, it's
him
as he mentioned, it's still working the rotations out.
I do like Lance though. Lance is doing.
Lance is
Showtime Lance.
So
he was built.
Well, I said he's built to be the Lakers.
Built for this.
You know he doing. You know
he was built to
shimming and stuff. I mean,
yeah.
Well, actually, we're gonna call it Lake Show Lance. We're gonna call it
Lake Show Lance. He was built to either be a
Lance.
Nick or a Laker. Straight up.
That's his only ties. He gotta be able to lights to that. That's what Lance gotta be.
Hey, he was born ready.
So let me ask you. Let me. That was a well played right there.
Well played for the nickname.
Let me ask you, gentlemen. NBA season, once again, I gotta keep emphasizing it's still young, still very young. So we'll be doing 5 games, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be doing a lot of coverage and doing a lot of talking about it. But what is you gentlemen's biggest surprises so far? Me personally, it's been the struggles of the Sixers. The Sixers have kind of struggled. They've lost a few games where I thought early in the season they would win. Quite honestly, they're still kind of working their lineup matchup, how they're gonna play Markelle Fultz.
I was about to say, yeah.
And I would throw the Lakers out there. Their struggles has kind of been a surprise. What are you gentlemen's biggest surprises been so far in the 2018-19 NBA season?
The Pelicans.
Ah, great one. Okay.
Those have been my surprise thing right now. They're undefeated. They got people don't realize they got 4 big men who could hoop.
That Julius Randle deal was
Julius Randle
great for them.
balling. Miritich, I don't know if it's without the beard he's ball or with
yeah.
the beard.
I'm sorry about that because I didn't take him in our damn fantasy draft and he was
coming
there
out averaging 30, and you still got Jahlil Okafor who could play too. So they got 4 bigs who could play, and AD's averaging what 32, 15, and 9 or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you right now because he's on my team.
Exactly. Elfrid Payton looking good for them. Drew Holiday getting busy.
30 and 13.
30 and 13.
Early MVP candidate.
30, 13, and 5.
But you know, I'm not mad about the Pelicans, and they're big too. Yeah, the big men are people playing small. They have 4 bigs who could all score,
but they can move too.
And they all move, so they're interchangeable. You can mix matchup. You play Jahlil and AD. You go Julius and Nico. You go how you want to match it up, and you still got guard play, so all of them can handle the ball too. So that actually helps them out too. So you don't have the pressure on Elfrid and on Drew, and each one more playing real well for
that
them.
Elfrid deal was good too.
Exactly.
Who you liking so far? What's your biggest surprise?
My biggest surprise is actually the Kings. Like they are competitive.
Swipe the Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Swipe the Fox.
Doing his thing right now. De'Aaron Fox is looking good. Bogdanovich. They
got a good young team.
Yeah, they got a nice little core. Buddy Hield, Bagley, Bogdanovich, Fox,
Will Trill.
Yeah, Willie. He probably gonna be out of there next year. Willie Trill. That's they looking pretty good. They're not an easy out right now. They're not an easy out.
Not sleeping like everybody used to think they
yeah, so the West, low key, you don't have any easy outs in the West.
Not at all.
Them as well as the Hawks, man. You know, I thought the Hawks would be out here getting blown out.
You know, I'm also another team I just shot there kind of stank up the joint right now is Cleveland.
I'm not shocked by that.
I mean,
they built that team around LeBron, and then when you don't have a catalyst,
I'm saying, but
to your team,
0-5 though. It's been 0-5.
Some of that is also what's the owner's name? Help me out,
Gilbert.
please. Some of that is the jinx of Dan Gilbert.
I've been saying Dan Gilbert's the worst owner.
He is. How you run LeBron out twice? Come on, bro. LeBron has ownership stake in this.
First
team.
of all, besides that, how your ticket sales go down to $2?
Hey, that's not even down here in Atlanta, and we tanking right now.
We tanking. We ain't that bad. Ain't that bad.
Groovy Lou, let's get Groovy Lou involved in the mix, man. You know what you're talking about with the sports world.
Like the Heat.
Shout out to Groovy Lou.
Yeah,
Let our people know where they can follow you via social media. And what's been your biggest surprise in the NBA season so far?
Y'all can follow me at Groovy Lou Jr. IG, everything. But my biggest surprise of the season is the fight.
Spit gate. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm on Rondo's side.
Hey,
I don't
man.
know how I feel about that.
Rondo
Did you see the slow down video?
Rondo spit on that man, dog.
Don't put your hands in nobody's face.
He spit on that man first, though.
Yo, one of my homies said this boy Rondo is a wizard. That had me crying. Like, how do you turn your head and still spit
you gotta
on the
be
cat?
talented.
Like,
Cause I didn't see
this
it.
cat.
But when they slowed it down and you saw that boy, I was like, oh yeah. See, and you saw Chris Paul do this, and he get that daddy.
Did it catch you off guard? Were you watching the game live, or did you see it?
And then I seen Ingram throw the punch, and I was just like, whoa. I don't know how this going.
Ingram wanted smoke from the beginning of that.
Yeah, he wanted smoke the whole game.
I was trying to figure out, bro, like, yo, the foul, like, you push James Harden for what?
Nah, but see, look, no. We got
him during the play.
We gotta be real. James Harden gets a lot of bullshit fouls, and this might not give me an interview.
He be traveling and fouling.
If that's the case, Bull number 23 gets all.
He do not.
That man be but LeBron gets a lot of bullshit calls. So say his name.
But he also doesn't get a lot of
it. At the end of the day, he's earned it. James Harden's a great player, but some of the shit he gets away with is like.
If that's the case, the whole.
But
league
no,
is away with it.
no. If we want to keep it a buck, if you go back to that Golden State Rockets series last year in the playoffs, James Harden was trying to get bailed out the whole time Chris Paul was off the floor.
That's his game, though.
And I'm like, yo, use your talent, get to the bucket, like do something. LeBron, I ain't gonna lie, LeBron, he will flop, absolutely. But he also is gonna go to the cup
and get beat down a few buckets
and not get that call. So it's like you gonna give him the call.
It's a double standard for him.
But James Harden ain't LeBron. He go to the cup.
He's not LeBron. Let's stop.
I didn't say it was.
I'm just saying. So we shouldn't even. Let's stop.
James Harden gets a lot of phantom calls.
Everybody
phantom.
Somebody blowing his beard and he get a foul.
Brandon Ingram wasn't going for that shit. You see, he said something to the ref too. Like,
listen,
you get sick and tired of that shit.
You also need to look at Brandon Ingram Instagram. He real.
He bought it. But I was telling him he's bought it. Like he.
I say, was it, brother?
I didn't know. We're not saying, but some cats were surprised. Like Brandon, like,
do you see?
Y'all need to follow Brandon Ingram.
Do you see, but like, look at his entourage. They all like 5'8". Ain't nobody 5'8" that cool unless they killing somebody. So I'm just saying.
So let me ask y'all. Y'all just give me one name. Lou, we'll start with you. We got Groovy Lou still in. He's chilling in the background. Craig, B. Then I'll say early MVP. Who you rocking with? Steph Curry. Who you rocking with, Craig? AD. I'm going. Who you rocking with? AD. I'm going Giannis. I'm gonna throw Giannis.
I tell you, y'all always trying to be like somebody.
I'm gonna throw you Giannis. I still got Giannis in the mix.
That's what it is.
It's all about the Bucks. Like my man Jada said back in the day. I'm gonna get Bucks like Milwaukee, cause like Sam I can sell. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sam with the Clippers.
He coaching out there.
That's my guy.
We gonna be right back. We're gonna take a brief break. Make sure you stay tuned. Live Hip Hop Daily. These Urban Times Sideline Stories. Follow us all on social media. Recently we caught up with Killer Mike. He's got his new swag shop at State Farm Arena. So shout out to Killer Mike for making moves, making the hip hop world and the world of black entrepreneurs look great. It's a phenomenal barbershop. If you ever have an opportunity in the Atlanta area to get down to the farm, State Farm Arena, check out Killer Mike. See what he's got taken off at his swag shop in there. Check out this brief interview with Killer Mike. And we'll be back to talk a little NFL news. Stay tuned. You're rocking with Sideline Stories. These Urban Times, Live Hip Hop Daily, live from the Live Hip Hop Daily studio, downtown ATL. Turn Times, we're live right now with the one and only Mr. Killer Mike. Grand opening ceremonies with State Farm Arena. Your swag shop is here.
We're here.
Talk to me about how this feels right now. An Atlanta native, and you have a staple now in the arena.
Yeah, I grew up 4 miles west of here in Adamsville. I can't explain how good it feels, to be very honest with you, because as a kid, you come and watch your favorite teams play, and you imagine being on the team. And then when you realize I have no athletic prowess, you imagine being involved in the city some kind of way. So to be a business owner, the Shave Wash and Groom Shop, which is a traditional barbershop with modern amenities, it's a very cool place to be. It's a social center in other communities here. Red Oak, we had our first location. We have a location over on the Edgewood Avenue corridor now, and now we're in this arena, and we'll be coming to the West End soon. So it's absolutely great, man. It's beyond my wildest dreams, and I'm glad that my community had the confidence in us. I'm glad that Steve Coonan and the guys brought us over. I hope we'll be here for years and years to come.
Now, we'll actually get things kicked off this upcoming Wednesday, October the 24th.
With Future.
Today, though, it was very dope. You're giving out free haircuts in your swag shop. Being a hip-hop artist / entrepreneur, talk to me just how important it is for the NBA and a team like the Atlanta Hawks to embrace not only the community of Atlanta, but to embrace the hip-hop community as well.
Well, hip-hop, in terms of why I love basketball, like I love to see athletes play, but you know, hip hop made basketball cool in my era. You know, Michael Jordans are the cool hip hop shoe. I saw Mars Blackman, who's Spike Lee, who created and gave so much to hip-hop culture and artistic and film culture, period. He is the face of Michael Jordan. That's not Michael Jordan to me. So hip-hop, to me, has grown the sport of basketball. You know, hip-hop is the reason. Like, you hear hip-hop, you hear players, you know, rapped about as analogies and similes. So for me, man, it's a perfect marriage, and I'm glad that we are the arm of hip-hop in this arena.
Growing up as an Atlanta Hawks fan and now seeing a new generation where they say tomorrow starts today, with the new younger Hawks roster, what are you looking forward to most with this young Hawks team?
I'm looking forward to them to becoming a cohesive team and kicking ass.
We appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
How involved is Jay-Z in the whole process? We know that he's doing some stuff as well with Puma Hoops. How involved is he in the process? And with you being ambassador, do you brothers speak on a regular basis about cats to possibly add to the roster?
Well, I mean, I'm with Rock Nation, so you know, he's heavily involved in what I do, and you know, OG Juan and Michael Yormark, all those people are involved. Mainly, you know, obviously the whole doing this thing out there, you time to do everything. So, you know, it's just good to have somebody that can move culture like that, being a part of my shoe brand, and also then give me the reins to let me do, you know, what I love to do, which is also, other than basketball, you know, design.
With the new NBA rules we seen, as I mentioned before, we had the black and white ones on today. You got any tricks up your sleeve? Some special colorways or anything that you want to release?
I got a whole lot. So, you know, they'll be in stores hopefully, and I got a whole lot of things coming. So I'll see.
Rudy scored 28 points tonight. What is it about?
I do.
How?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So I mean, tell me about Trae Young. Like, sell me on Trae Young, because I'm not sold on him yet. When they traded that pick, not that I didn't want Doncic, by the way, but sell me on Trae Young.
We're in the same boat. I didn't want Luka anyway, as well.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I initially wanted Bagley. I thought about Jaren Jackson. I thought he'd be a good fit with John Collins. And Trae Young was someone that kind of grew on me. I was a big Trae Young fan as the college basketball season was beginning last year. I watched a lot of Oklahoma basketball, and I was kind of, you know, we saw him his highs and lows last season, but he still managed to lead the country in scoring and assists, and that's something that's kind of special to me. I think that for many of us, especially diehard Atlanta Hawks fans, I think guys and ladies, I think they need to get out of their minds that Trae Young is the second coming of Steph Curry, because that's who
stop.
He's not. Turn Thomas, we're live right now with the one and only Mr. Killer Mike. Grand opening ceremonies with State Farm Arena. Your swag shop is here.
We're here.
Talk to me about how this feels right now. An Atlanta native, and you have a staple now in the arena.
Yeah, I grew up 4 miles west of here in Adamsville. I can't explain how good it feels, to be very honest with you, because as a kid, you come and watch your favorite teams play, and you imagine being on the team. And then when you realize I have no athletic prowess, you imagine being involved in the city some kind of way. So to be a business owner, the Shave Wash and Groom Shop, which is a traditional barbershop with modern amenities, it's a very cool place to be. It's a social center in other communities here. Red Oak, we had our first location. We have a location over on the Edgewood Avenue corridor now, and now we're in this arena, and we'll be coming to the West End soon. So it's absolutely great, man. It's beyond my wildest dreams, and I'm glad that my community had the confidence in us. I'm glad Steve Coonan and the guys brought us over. I hope we'll be here for years and years to come.
Now, we'll actually get things kicked off this upcoming Wednesday, October the 24th.
With Future.
Today, though, it was very dope. You're giving out free haircuts in your swag shop. We're back live, tuned in right now. Make sure you tune in every Thursday night. Live Hip Hop Daily, www.livehiphopdaily.tv. Catch our previous interviews on iTunes. You can check us out now on iTunes. Check out just the audio. And if you want to see the visuals, you can always check us out on Live Hip Hop Daily TV or check us out on YouTube, These Urban Times. We're going to talk a little NFL news, people. We're going to talk a little NFL news. Season coming along. All our teams are trying to bounce back. My Eagles is shaky. They looking like Falcons got to win, but they still looking like And we know the Ravens are gonna be the Ravens. Just ask Justin Tucker. So
hey, bro, I will turn this table over though.
Some of us like teams like the Jets, and so we're not even gonna talk about them. We know Lou.
They still got
I keep throwing the Dolphins in your mix, even though you're a Tom Brady fan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're gonna be in Atlanta. 12 gonna be in Atlanta this year.
A 12 is gonna be in Atlanta.
12 will be in Atlanta, yeah.
It's gonna be whatever number 12 is on the Philadelphia Eagles. He's gonna damn sure bring his ass to Atlanta.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh no, Aaron Rodgers ain't making it out here. I was gonna throw Rodgers out here, but that's the wrong green.
Listen, that's bad.
That's the wrong green right there. But gentlemen, there's been a lot of talk recently about Arizona Cardinals defensive back Patrick Peterson. Now things are going two ways. Two ways right now. Yeah, it is like the only one y'all got in the LSU that's actually done something in the NFL. Well, no. We are the shit. Odell Beckham is all right.
Yeah,
Odell Beckham.
Jarvis Landry.
Jarvis a bad man, but I need more fantasy points from Jarvis right now. So Baker, get him the ball.
That's Baker.
At any rate, Patrick Peterson,
route, so
he need to do something more. Patrick Peterson recently made the announcement that he asked the Arizona Cardinals to trade him. Cardinals are currently 1-6. They struggling, as they say here in Atlanta. Struggling. They looking real bad right now. Then he kind of retracted the statement saying that he wants to be a part of the rebuilding process and turning the thing around in Arizona. I mean, you gotta. That's playing political.
For this year, so you get traded.
Trade deadline is coming right up. We got about a week or so.
About a week.
October 30th.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard a few teams. Of course, my Eagles are kind of in the runnings to possibly get him. The Patriots are in the runnings to possibly get him as well.
Ravens are too.
No, they're not. The New Orleans Saints are actually in the runnings. He's from Louisiana originally.
No, he's from
Miami. He's from Miami.
Lou knows. Lou knows everybody.
Because he get mad when anybody leaves the state of Florida to go to college.
His only tie to Louisiana is playing college ball. Okay.
He does love LSU though.
Yeah, I mean,
as he should.
According to his representatives and everything, his top it goes like Saints, Eagles, Patriots. So that the Saints are kind of at the top.
Sounds like he just want to win.
He wants to win. Can't be mad at the gentleman for that. So I want to ask everybody, Lou, get you in this segment as well. I'm not gonna say much because of course I would like him to come to the Eagles. We need him. We need him badly because the other cat we got from LSU, Jalen Mills, he looks shitty out there.
They pick him up. Wait. They pick him up every Thursday.
Wait. But what about the other guy you say that you wanted to see so bad?
I mean, Sidney Jones is still technically a rookie out there. Jalen Mills is not.
Got time.
Sidney Jones is gonna be fine.
You know it take a year and a half to get back from Achilles.
Yeah, and this is his first time on the field, and as you just mentioned, he's coming from Achilles. Jalen Mills' ass, stop. So of course we need him. We need him in Philadelphia.
Jalen gonna come see about you in a minute.
He gonna have to.
T-Sizzle, your boy T-Sizzle came back from it or whatever. He did. But I never seen a DB come back from that.
T-Sizzle came back.
He's Sherman trying, but he at the end of his career.
Sherman's old.
Give me a team. We're gonna talk briefly, gentlemen. I want each of you to just kind of give me a team. We'll start with you since he is your LSU family. That you feel, and if it's your Ravens, it's your Ravens. That you feel like Patrick Peterson will make an immediate impact for you.
Baltimore. We got the best defense in the league already, so just add on him. He's the best corner. So,
do you have the best defense, or has your competition been shitty?
We got the best defense. What you mean? We finally gave up a second half touchdown last week for the first time in the season
to the great Drew Brees.
Yeah, exactly. So
all right. So you feel like the Ravens? He needs to go to the Ravens and do.
I can take him over Jimmy Smith any day.
I like Jimmy. I like Jimmy,
but I still take him over Jimmy Smith.
Y'all decent enough where y'all don't need him. Y'all need offense.
Yeah. So offense ain't
offense.
I think
a receiving core is finally the best it's been since Anquan Bolden.
Shady McCoy is available.
No, he going to Philly. How you feeling?
Everybody can't go to Philly.
Shady wants to come back to Philly.
Y'all don't want to ball over him.
People.
He want to come home.
Well, everybody go to Philly.
If I was him, Patriots. I mean, I understand.
They got Josh Gordon already.
I don't like Tom Brady or his Uggs, so I understand. But if I'm just looking at the best situation for him, I'm gonna go there because for the simple fact, or I'm either go there or I'm gonna go to Kansas City. Okay. For the simple fact that
they can use him in Kansas City for sure.
They definitely use him. Atlanta Skinner is trash.
For the simple fact that Patrick Peterson, if I'm him, I'm going somewhere where we're gonna be up. Other team won't have to throw the ball. They gonna have to come see me basically.
Because on the fact they don't throw the ball inside anyway.
In Arizona, they already drubbing you, so you gonna have to be in run support. I know Patrick Peterson don't want to be out here just tackling running backs on the exterior. Because
you don't get no pass anyway.
Yeah. So if I'm him, I want to go to the Patriots because I know we're gonna be up. I know Bill Belichick's gonna put me in the best situation to defeat my opponent. Yeah. Or I'm gonna go to Kansas City where we're gonna be up. Or if we do give up points, our offense is gonna be able to cover that.
Or there's another team too, the team that he wants to go to.
The Saints, true.
So you already have,
and the Saints do have the running game to, if they get up, they can shrink the game.
And he also has a front. He also has a front four to get to the quarterback.
You don't worry about no damn Saints.
But he wants to win as well, and that's also going to help whatever team gets him. That's also going to help your special team because he's also one of the best return men in the NFL as well.
Ruby, how you feeling on this? Where you think he should end up at?
I think he should come to the Patriots. That's more of a sure bet.
We know you want to go to the Patriots.
It'll be him and Stephen Gilmore, but he will have to take less, obviously. But I think it'll help him out free agency for next year or whatever. Either the Patriots will re-sign him for and give him money, or another team will because he won a Super Bowl or whatever. But the Saints is also another good team I will consider going to. I wouldn't really consider going to KC because they're not really looking for him, and plus you don't know if Eric Berry's coming back. True. That'd be the only way I go to KC. If I knew Eric Berry was going to be healthy at the end of the year and he was going to be playing, I'll probably consider that.
And that's another reason
the Patriots is more of a sure thing.
What's wrong with Eric Berry? Didn't he tear his Achilles or something like that?
I think it was it ACL?
ACL.
I don't know about that.
That's another reason I'm going to the Patriots though, because you got Devin McCourty in center field for you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And Patrick Chung is your strong safety in the box.
Patrick Chung still there?
He's still there.
He's really the fifth corner. We got Deronnie Harmon.
Patrick Chung been there for 20 years
right now, but he's like the nickel. He's like the guy they bring in
nickel. You got Deron Harmon. You got Jason McCourty. Devin McCourty. You got Stephon Gilmore.
And Eric
and you got Cyrus Jones. So it's like
Cyrus Jones not there no more. It's Jonathan Jones.
He ran
the 42.
Cyrus in Buffalo?
No, Cyrus Jones in Baltimore.
Baltimore, okay. He had a big play recently. Okay.
Yeah, Jonathan Jones. My bad. Wrong Alabama school.
Let me ask you, gentlemen. This we just was talking about the Kansas City Chiefs. Now we did a lot of talking about them in the preseason. They were my sleeper pick, so they're making me look like I know what I'm talking about. Come on, Eagles. I need y'all. I picked the Eagles and the Chiefs. Come on, Eagles.
No, you picked the Eagles and the Jaguars. That's
you did.
Pick. Don't lie to the people. I was here.
I don't know. We gotta look at the tape.
I was here.
I remember throwing the Jags out there.
The Eagles and the Jags we playing right down the street.
But I think I gave two picks.
You said Blake Bortles was gonna be playing in that.
You said right down the street. I was here.
I think I gave 2 picks that day.
No. You said your Super Team made the playoffs. I was here. I remember.
We gonna look at the tape. We
can look at tape.
What was in your cup that day?
You said it.
Listen, because I agree with you with Kansas City. They always gonna be a threat, especially with Andy Reid as the coach.
That's what I called it, the Andy Reid Super Bowl.
But Jacksonville,
he said that
we're gonna pull the tape up.
The only way Jacksonville goes to this Super Bowl.
He said Jacksonville defense.
That was pick one.
It
was 2 picks. No. I watched it the other day. That's why I'm saying pull the tape up, because I watched it the other day. I know.
The only way Jacksonville gets into this Super Bowl,
I watched it the other day trying to get an IG clip. You know what I'm
saying? The only way Jacksonville gets in this games and goes to the Super Bowl.
Oh, they not going to Super Bowl no more. That's
no, they can go. They just gonna have to buy tickets.
That's done.
It's Jalen
Ramsey.
That's it.
Blake Bortles.
Matt Ryan, get a section because you ain't going.
And
say that again for the people in Atlanta that don't believe that the Falcons ain't going to Super Bowl.
Let them believe. Let them.
Is Jalen Ramsey still the best corner in the league?
No,
I think he is though. I think he is.
Patrick Peterson is the best corner in the league.
Patrick Peterson is.
He's a smart man, but I like over there.
He's the best. I'm sorry.
They from the same. They probably went to school together.
He's the best. He's the best.
Somebody trying to hear that.
He's a good cornerback.
Ask Julio about Patrick Peterson.
All the other ones that was better than him fell off, and now he's the best. He outlasted him.
He had college and pros. Busting that era.
I gotta see what he do. He hasn't played a dominant receiver this year except for Brandon Cooks and them. Brandon Cooks was busting his ass.
Who?
Patrick Peterson.
That's not really a good cover for him because Brandon Crooks.
If you the best, you the best. If you the best, you the best.
That's the same thing about Jalen though. Jalen does horribly against smaller.
Because they both big receivers. Yeah. So I mean, big.
That's why I said
defenders.
Then again, DeAndre
Hopkins was
leaving his ass. If Watson would have found him in
DeAndre, a bad boy.
That's a bad man.
But what do y'all think about the Chiefs? What are the Chiefs' realistic chances
they gonna have
of making a Super
Bowl?
They're
gonna have to make a move on defense. They have a great pass rush.
They're not,
but their secondary is
atrocious.
They're not.
Orlando's schedule is terrible.
No dice for you, Groovy Lou.
They're not going to make a move in free agency. I don't hear any chatter about them.
They're gonna have to.
So
if not, then they're gonna be the same old Chiefs.
That tells me they're trying to outscore everybody.
Yeah, outscore everybody.
That's not gonna work.
It was a shootout.
That's not gonna work. You can't shoot out everybody. Somebody gonna have a bigger gun than you.
Somebody gonna put
Carson Wentz.
Tom Brady. You see all the weapons he got. Wait till all of them get healthy.
I thought you were talking about Carson Wentz. My bad. My bad.
Anybody with the Eagles? This nigga here.
I thought he was talking about Carson Wentz. You know,
y'all look better with Nick Foles.
We did.
Last year though.
He's up for free agency.
Listen, y'all look better with Nick Foles running all them hitches and slants instead of.
I mean, our defense is just looking. I like the Chiefs' chances to get there. I feel what you're saying about not being outscore cats, but I do think they're the only team that could possibly get in their way is the Patriots.
But when's the last time a team that went through the season and your offense is your main calling card?
The Rams.
But when's the last time they won a Super Bowl?
It's been a while. It's
British on turf.
I'm about to say, and then they still had a decent defense though.
Well,
and it came down to one play.
Yeah.
Oh, I know a team that can give them give them trouble if they get it together. The Denver Broncos.
They need a quarterback.
I don't believe it.
Their defense is
great. Their defense
may be good, but not Case
Keenum. Nah, Case Keenum rode that 1 year and got that cash straight up.
Last year,
his ass about to get cut.
I would say, and I hate to say this, but low key though, I would say Baltimore. They're probably the most balanced team in the NFL, right?
They're pretty balanced, but it's a long season. And Joe Flacco, I don't trust.
That's why I said right now. Joe gonna jump.
So.
Flacco gonna fluck up.
So let me ask you this: one word, yes or no? Chiefs in the Super Bowl here down the street in a few weeks?
Nah.
Chiefs in the Super Bowl here?
Nah.
Chiefs in the Super Bowl here?
No, he'll be there.
I believe so. I don't see Tom getting it. I don't see Tom getting back there.
Tom Brady will be here down the street.
I believe so.
I mean, but here in the suites watching us.
Yeah, I'll be watching.
Tom will abuse y'all.
Watching whoever.
Tom gonna abuse y'all.
Tom never abuses us.
You'll see.
He don't. Yeah, Terrell Suggs plays pretty good.
You're right
against that cat.
But Father Time going after two people in that game.
Yeah,
with Terrell.
Yeah.
So this one is a little close to home. You know, my Eagles are struggling right now. Big matchup.
You still want to talk about them?
Yeah, big.
You talk about them.
I mean, hey, that's
what have to be in every subject every week.
I'm like Stephen A. Smith. We're gonna talk about the Steelers and that bad man. We're gonna talk about the Lakers and we're gonna talk about the Eagles.
Come on, Skip.
We know it's yours. We know you created the show. We gotta talk about the Eagles, Philadelphia Phillies.
We talk about them bum ass Ravens. We get them some love, and they some horrible birds. You know what I'm saying? They the worst birds on I-95. But
we got 2 championships though.
Y'all, I mean, what y'all do last year?
Y'all not beating Tom Brady. Sorry.
As Janet say, what have you done for me lately? Carson Wentz, though, man, he's banging
on the line. What has he done for me lately?
It's not Carson, though. It's our defense. It's our defense.
You already listen.
Every game we
Jalen already on the flight right now. I just heard he on the flight.
I'm gonna keep it funky. If Jalen bring his ass down here, he damn sure won't be covering nothing for the Eagles no more.
Yeah, but
it's a couple cats down here ready to give him some work. Couple cats that shout out to my Eagles bar crew. Couple cats ready to give Jalen Mills some work.
Which one?
The new one.
Shout them out.
Sweet Lounge.
Sweet Lounge.
Where ain't that?
Sweet Lounge on Sundays. Go
Sweet
watch.
Lounge on Sundays. The new look Eagles down the street.
Down the street.
I might have to go over there and
I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there on Sunday.
It's alright too. I like it in there. I went this past Sunday.
You on the rooftop or you?
It's on the rooftop. Yeah, it's on the rooftop.
I like them. I like them.
Green. Shout out to Sleepy. Sleepy getting things rolling around here. We don't do Rocky Mountain no more. They don't want the Black Dollar. We not going.
Hey.
So you know what I'm saying.
Count the same to me, but
it counts the same. It's all the same. Just give us a little respect. You know what I'm saying. We spend our green the same way.
Greenhouse Sundays.
So we had a new place, Sweet Lounge, but the Eagles are struggling right now, and it's, you know, it was horrible to see how we lost in the Tennessee Titans. I thought we turned the curve on a Thursday night game. We were actually here, kind of watching it live and everything as we played the Giants.
Wait, who you gotta play?
The Giants.
Okay.
I mean, the Falcons.
Even we saw how we did that.
The Falcons just beat the Giants. So
barely.
And then what just went down? Cam Newton came to Philly and really looked like Superman and embarrassed us and whatnot up there.
Only in the fourth quarter, though.
But that's all they needed. We were up 17-0 in the fourth quarter.
And smoked it.
Listen, if somebody would please cover their running back.
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, you mean Jalen Mills?
That's not his responsibility to cover back.
Well, it depends.
Once he gets out in that flat, and y'all playing the zone, and he's in your area.
If you in cover 2, that is your responsibility.
First of all, look.
Does he know what cover 2 is? Do they play that at LSU?
No, we play man.
They play man. And get torched.
We play man. Who? Don't be disrespectful. We don't get torched.
Just like Mo Claiborne.
He's actually played very well in
where he at?
The Jets.
You said he in Europe. What?
No, he's with the Jets.
The Jets. How many games they won?
Look, that's their offense. Their offense is trash.
Who are the Jets?
He just
the
got
Jets.
Who are the Jets?
He just got took.
Hartsfield Jackson Jets.
They must be Delta Jets.
Oh,
Claiborne just got took for 6 this past Sunday.
Hey,
Spirit Airline Jets.
I mean, look, we're not
gonna, Frontier Jets.
We're not gonna talk about as many bad.
I like Frontier. They get money over there. Frontier.
Really, it's only one. So
it's a bunch of y'all.
So let me ask you. So what do the Eagles need to do to honestly turn it around? What do you feel like? Do they need to improve on the defensive?
Well, first off, you're gonna have to get tougher on defense.
Yes.
Just as a whole on defense, you're going to have to be tougher because for some reason, it just looks like they've gotten soft. Maybe they're a little comfortable, but
I'm 0-4.
The offense is doing their part. Even with 3 different running backs, Corey Clemens doing his thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But the defense, y'all going to have to toughen up. Yeah. Malcolm Jenkins, don't be out here letting Eric Reed punk you like this.
What's good that boy 1-2? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Eric Reed better be lucky he got a
job. That came up out of there.
I mean, you said Patrick Pierce the best one came out of there too.
Malcolm Jenkins went to Ohio State. We see they ain't nothing.
The Eagles defense, they D-line on paper.
On paper, they look good, but they ain't good.
The Eagles front 7 on paper is dominant.
It's ridiculous, but it's
all pros.
I don't get it, but I do see y'all problem. Y'all problem is secondary and linebackers, but mainly the secondary.
Mainly Jalen Mills. How you feeling, Jalen?
Like, name me a linebacker.
Jalen Mills' agent. How you feeling over here?
That's your man.
Yeah, you got to go this Jalen Mills tip, man.
But it's
trash too right now.
But a lot of it has been Jalen Mills, though. Like, literally.
Hey, look,
teams are targeting him.
Yeah, I can't.
I would too.
Attest to watching the Eagles play, so I can't test.
Jalen Mills could be on the bench. I'm still throwing at him.
He's not trying to help you.
I'm not trying to help him at all.
Hey, but Conley from the Raiders is up for free agency.
Y'all better go get Patrick.
I think he should be better than
y'all. Better go get Patrick.
We need Patrick.
But what would you get? What would you give for him?
I would give him a first rounder for Patrick right now.
You might as well.
We get him, we can go to the Super Bowl. Now, we might not win it, we get there, but we get him, we get a stronger quarterback who allows our defense, because
the quarterback is one of the good is line.
Well, they work Barnett's out too.
No, man, it's cool. They work hand in hand because they work hand in hand because if we got a cat like Patrick Peterson who is slowing up, but just per se Odell Beckham, and now Eli's got to go 5 seconds versus 3 seconds. Our defensive line can get
Eli
there.
Gonna do that on his own.
Eli going 3 seconds regardless.
Eli seeing the rush right now.
Any of these cats that we got to throw out there in the mix. I do think we do need a running back. I would love to see Le'Veon Bell possibly if he wants to sign an extension. LaShawn McCoy would love to come back to Philadelphia. He's let that be known that he wants to come back.
LaShawn just won't get out of Buffalo.
But
we
need Patrick.
What happened to the running back y'all got? Like y'all just signed him, gave him some.
He hurt.
Towards ACL.
He's done for the season.
Didn't y'all just go get somebody?
He's done for the season. We've been picking up a lot of cats off the street, former running backs.
He's from Boise. He's from Boise. The Dolphins drafted him, and the reason why the Dolphins was so quick to get rid of him
because of his knees.
So they said that he does,
and that's what he just heard.
Same thing. Ward or whatever. They said he don't have a ligament. Once he tears it, he's gonna pretty much be having knee problems.
And that's what we're going through right now.
Same thing with Dwayne.
Good running back, but he just can't stay off the injury list. Give me one name, gentlemen. Trade deadline is right around the corner. It's October the 30th. Give me one name, one team that you feel like this player goes to this team or to boost the team's possibilities of going to the Super Bowl. You can be a homer.
Well, before we do this, Is this just for this year or
Just right now? Right now.
Oh, can we do for the future?
Just right now.
I got one.
Just right now.
It's just for the future.
We got to get to the Super Bowl right now. Who throw it out there? Who's your Super for the future?
Falcons, please. Flip Matt Ryan for Derek Carr.
Oh, stop it.
They really in a trade Derek Carr.
I know, but Matt, like, come on, Craig.
What
Matt,
you mean?
You don't think Matt's a better quarterback than
Derek Carr? Definitely has a strong arm.
Derek Carr can actually get the ball to Julio.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not watch? Do you not watch?
Yeah, I watch a good amount.
There's a reason. There's a reason. Julio. Everybody gets on Julio because he doesn't get in the end zone. And there is so many plays where
no touchdowns yet this season.
He has left the safety, left the corner, and Matt Ryan underthrows him by 6-7 yards. And I'm like, bro, what you expect that man to do?
Just like what game was that? We had to throw a Hail Mary to win the game. What game was that?
I don't even know.
But Matt, the last game, and they had to throw a Hail Mary. The ball didn't even touch nowhere near the end zone.
Listen, and Matt, God bless you. But
that's the fact.
Your contract and Derek Carr making less than you
and younger,
and he's 25, 26 years old with a stronger arm.
I agree with Derek Carr. That's hits too.
I agree.
If we can flip Matt Ryan for Derek Carr and even get like a 5th, 6th round pick, because that's just something John Gruden's stupid.
He sound like somebody Uncle right
now.
Ryan
would do.
Okay, we'll take that.
But flip him because we're not going nowhere this year. Let's keep it a buck. Our defense is depleted. Both of our safeties gone.
Yeah,
your best linebacker gone. If we could somehow somebody get what's boy from LSU that we got, Duke Riley. If we can get him gone. That'd be addition by subtraction right there.
He ain't going nowhere. He's staying there.
Good Lord, why? Anyway, but
about bad.
Our linebacking core is trash without Deion Jones. Yep. Our secondary are looking lost. Robert Alford, if you please stop grabbing people.
Trash.
He's been
Robert Alford is
Robert
trash.
Alford. You stealing money? Okay, I need
True
some
Font,
of that back.
Stealing money.
True Font. If we can cut his arms off, he'd be one of the best corners in the NFL.
Stealing money.
I thought they loved him. He was a lockdown corner.
We loved him before we gave him that money.
Yeah, he had that one good year, and that was it.
Devontae Freeman, you need new knees. So take that new contract that you just got from us and go get them, please. Yeah. Go call Kobe and see if you can go to Europe and get them new knees.
You said one person, he with the whole team.
I'm sorry, my bad. But Derek Carr from Matt Ryan.
Derek Carr from Matt Ryan. How you feeling?
We got a whole list.
Falcons fans.
We'll do it. Derek Quinn.
We hurt.
Oh man, one person for one team.
Andy Rue for
one person.
One person, one team.
Hey man, it's a lot of players.
One band, one sound. Come on now.
Shut up. It's a lot of players that get traded to help a team for real. I'm really stuck on that.
Patty Pete.
I really do want Patrick to get up out of there and go somewhere he can compete. So I say Patrick Peterson to go to. I would say Baltimore, but I don't want to be a homer. New Orleans, nah.
Go to New Orleans.
Go to New Orleans because you can match him up with
Lattimore.
Even though you did get Eli, but you move Eli down to the slot.
I was about to say Eli is a real good slot.
How about you had him 3?
I'm gonna make El Dorado happy with this one or whatever. Okay.
Somebody goes to the Eagles.
So I'm gonna go Eagles.
Oh god.
Eagles should. It's a 2 move though.
Okay.
It'll solve both problems though. I think the Eagles should bring Shady McCoy home to solve their running back problem and get get Jack Rabbit to come solve the Jalen Mills problem.
That would be
that is good. That's
good. That's Sidney Jones' problem.
Stop disrespecting young Sidney Jones.
Just a secondary problem in a whole.
My homer status would be kind of the same. I would love to see Patrick Peterson come, but I'm gonna throw some old flabbergastic, just never gonna happen. I know it ain't coming this way type shit, but if the Giants getting rid of everybody, they can send us Odell. You know
hell no.
I'm just saying.
Odell might be the only one left in the locker room.
Everybody's untouchable, but Odell and Saquon, those are untouchable.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if they want to get rid of everybody, I know a quarterback that I appreciate.
Actually, you know what?
And Nate Solinger.
No, actually, you know, if I'm keeping it a buck, I'm a Falcons fan, and I was real upset, so that's why I said that. But no, for real, Derek Carr, if somehow the Jaguars
get
Derek Carr,
the Jags need to get capped for real.
They ain't gonna do that.
Cap is done.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I know Cap is done. I said, but they need to get
That's
capped.
a wrap.
That
Cap, get this Nike money. Just do it.
Yeah,
But if Jacksonville could get Derek Carr,
It wouldn't be bad. They still need a receiver out there. Let's throw down some picks, gentlemen, and we're just gonna give the teams out here. We're just gonna give out the teams. We got a few games. Shout out to our man Craig, as always. We picked a few teams we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna get everybody. We're gonna start Brandon, Craig, Groovy Lou, then I'll give mine.
Kobe
First
at the Lakers
game,
game,
Eagles, Jags. Who you going with?
Jags. Wait, where's it at?
It's in
It's
London,
London, right?
It's 9:30.
Oh, the Jaguars own London, so
Jags.
Jags.
They used to playing now.
Jags. We all know I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles.
And Carlos Hyde playing this game.
I ain't worried about none of that shit. Let's go. Let's go Eagles. Blake Bortles, do what I need you to do, baby. 4 picks. Send them our way.
I won't be surprised about that part though.
Next, we got the Jets and the Bears. Bears have looked pretty good. Excuse me. Jags. Bears have looked pretty good so far this year. Who you going with?
Bears.
Bears
and who?
Bears and the Jets.
Bears big.
We all going with the Bears here.
Hey,
where you going? Hey. Our resident Jets fan screaming gang green out here. Then we got some bum ass team. I'm sorry. The Ravens.
2 bum ass teams.
Ravens will be going up against Carolina Panthers. We got the Ravens versus the Panthers.
The 2 inaccurate quarterbacks.
Who you going with in this one, Ravens fan?
Crazy, man. Flock, boy. Raven Nation.
Ravens over there.
Panthers.
This is a hater.
Panthers.
Groove.
I'm doing the same. I'm going with the Panthers as well. So it's Panthers.
And y'all do know every time y'all pick against me, what happens, right?
Hold on.
We shall see.
You want to make a bet on this one since you want to bet on the LSU Alabama game?
Oh, he won't bet.
We'll talk about that next week. That's on next week's episode. We'll do that live for the people.
Oh, I like that. I like that intensity. We'll do that because we know Craig is waiting for
Keep
that.
that same energy.
we know Craig is
The only way
waiting
y'all gonna win is if Tua go ahead and die, and you still might lose.
We hoping for Jalen Hurts.
Listen, they lost to him twice already.
We got a matchup in Cincinnati. We'll have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going up against the Cincinnati Bengals.
The
Who you
famous
liking that
Jameses.
Jameis versus Andy.
I mean, if that's
cookies.
the case, we taking Jameis.
Jameis.
I'm going with the Bucks. I like Jameis.
Cincy, man.
Ain't no crab
Y'all
legs
know
in,
I'm going with Florida
NFL.
State's own
Jesus.
Jameis Winston. Shout out to Florida State. Let's beat them Tigers this weekend, baby.
Low key, I hope y'all
Clemson.
do because I don't like Clemson, but y'all ain't. So
got an AFC West matchup taking place. The Chiefs, we've been talking a lot about the Chiefs. The Chiefs will be heading to Denver to take on the Denver Broncos. Von Miller versus Patrick.
Wait, Denver coming? No, they went Denver already. So Denver
going to KC. Excuse me.
So that's
Denver going to that good barbecue.
I'm saying that's the case. Then Patrick Holmes.
I'm gonna go with Patty.
Craig going with Patty as well. Groovy Lou, how you liking this one?
Big Red.
Denver won the first round.
No.
I'm going for the upset. Denver's gonna win the upset.
Denver in the big upset win against
points.
the Chiefs. I can't see Case Keenum doing that, so I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in this one as well.
Big Kool-Aid.
With the Chiefs in this
Chris
one.
Harris
Sunday night matchup. This
Jr.
might be a pretty good game right here. This Sunday night matchup. Saints versus Vikings. I'm not buying shit the Vikings are selling, but Saints versus Vikings. Who you going with? Make your dad proud.
You know how to hear all this all
Make
week,
your
right?
dad proud. Go right ahead.
Them
Saints. For those of you who don't know, this gentleman's dad is a big Saints fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Falcons fan, but Mark Ingram, that's my dog.
Alabama.
Roll Tide. I'm going with and Alvin Kamara. Don't forget he went there too.
Tennessee.
He went to Alabama first.
Yeah, Alabama.
Yeah. That class was crazy.
Tennessee.
But I'm gonna go with the Saints on this one. I like Drew Brees. He
gonna be another upset. I'm going with, I like Minnesota's defense.
Ooh, Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins showed me something last week with them 3 trio receivers he got.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins, he the type of dude
Diggs and The first round draft pick.
Oh, Treadwell.
Treadwell.
I've been waiting for Treadwell to do something. Ole Miss. I've been waiting. I had his ass in fantasy last year.
Kirk Cousins the type to put up 400 and no touchdowns.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with Drew Brees in this one as well. I'm gonna join the bandwagon for the Saints.
Between the 20s and quarterback.
And then finally, we'll have a matchup against the Rams. They'll be taking on that bad man, as Stephen A. would say, and Aaron Rodgers. You got the Packers versus the Rams. Who you going to win in this matchup?
I mean, I need these Rams keep balling because I keep getting these points in fantasy, so I'm going with these Rams.
Got LA Rams in that one?
Only because the Packers ain't got nothing for these Rams receivers. Is Cooper Kupp playing?
Possibly, yeah. Possibly.
Fantasy, he put it back into.
If Cooper Kupp playing, I'm definitely going with the Rams now.
Got the Rams in that one. Who you rocking with, Groovy Lou?
Another upset. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers this week.
Aaron Rodgers.
I hope so because I got Aaron Rodgers.
Groovy Lou, who never upset, going with Aaron Rodgers. I gotta go with the Rams in this one only just because the Packers defense lets me down every week. Aaron Rodgers will put up points.
For some reason,
he'll go to bat with them, but the damn defense ain't gonna make that shit.
When last time the Packers had a good corner?
Never.
They drafted Clinton Diggs.
That's a safety.
Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson back. I mean, he was converted into safety, but when they had Charles Woodson back in the day, like
at 32,
at 32 times a 10-year contract.
We're going to take a brief break right here. We gave you our NFL news. You're tuned in, as always, LivehiphopDaily. These Urban Time present Sideline Stories. The gang is in the building. Brandon, Craig, Groovy Lou in the cut. We also got Ace behind the scenes, making us look good, keeping everything rolling. Before we wrap up tonight, we're going to do a little sneaker talk.
Yes, sir.
But briefly, we're going to take a brief break. Recently, we got with our man Jeff Benedict. Jeff Benedict was in the building with us not too long ago. 92.9 The Game Zone. Jeff does a lot of great things. He's actually a Clemson alum, so I know he's rooting for Clemson to do their thing this weekend against my Seminoles. No, we don't, but I might have to call. Now that we talking, I'm gonna have to call him and make.
You real confident?
Place a little dinner. Oh yeah, Upset City, baby. Upset City. We gonna go to
Y'all
Clemson.
Still ain't gonna win 7 games.
Actually, got to come down to where we at. So we gonna hold things down. We're going to check out a little brief clip of me and Jeff talking about the Atlanta Hawks, and we're going to come back and talk some sneaker news. You're tuned in right now, Sideline Stories. We'll be right back. Yes, sir.
Wow.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So I mean, tell me about Trae Young. Like, sell me on Trae Young because I'm not sold on him yet. When they traded that pick, not that I didn't want Doncic, by the way, but sell me on Trae Young.
We're in the same boat. I didn't want Luka anyway, as well.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I initially wanted Bagley. I thought about Jaren Jackson. I thought he'd be a good fit with John Collins. And Trae Young was someone that kind of grew on me. I was a big Trae Young fan as the college basketball season was beginning last year. I watched a lot of Oklahoma basketball. And I was kind of, we saw him his highs and lows last season, but he still managed to lead the country in scoring and assists, and that's something that's kind of special to me. I think that for many of us, especially diehard Atlanta Hawks fans, I think guys and ladies, I think they need to get out of their minds that Trae Young is the second coming of Steph Curry because that's who.
Please stop.
He's not.
Turn time we're live right now with the one and only Mr. Killer Mike. Grand opening ceremonies with State Farm Arena. Your swag shop is here.
We're here.
Talk to me about how this feels right now. An Atlanta native, and you have a staple now in the arena.
Yeah, I grew up 4 miles west of here in Adamsville. I can't explain how good it feels, to be very honest with you, because as a kid, you come and watch your favorite teams play, you imagine being on the team. And then when you realize I have no athletic prowess, you imagine being involved in the city some kind of way. So to be a business owner, the Shave Wash and Groom Shop, which is a traditional barbershop with modern amenities, it's a very cool place to be. It's a social center in other communities here. Red Oak, we had our first location. We have a location over on the Edgewood Avenue corridor now. And now we're in this arena and we'll be coming to the West End soon. So it's absolutely great, man. It's beyond my wildest dreams, and I'm glad that my community had the confidence in us. I'm glad Steve Coonan and the guys brought us over. I hope we'll be here for years and years to come.
Now we'll actually get things kicked off this upcoming Wednesday, October the 24th.
With Future.
Today, though, is very dope. You're giving out free haircuts in your swag shop. Being a hip-hop artist / entrepreneur, talk to me just how important it is for the NBA and a team like the Atlanta Hawks to embrace not only the community of Atlanta, but to embrace the hip-hop community as well.
Well, hip-hop, in terms of why I love basketball, like I love to see athletes play, but hip-hop made basketball cool in my era. Michael Jordans are the cool hip-hop shoe. I saw Mars Blackman, who's Spike Lee, who created and gave so much to hip-hop culture and artistic and film culture, period. He is the face of Michael Jordan. That's not Michael Jordan to me. So hip-hop, to me, has grown the sport of basketball. You know, hip-hop is the reason, like, you hear hip-hop, you hear players, you know, rapped about as analogies and similes. So for me, man, it's a perfect marriage, and I'm glad that we are the arm of hip-hop in this arena.
Growing up as an Atlanta Hawks fan and now seeing a new generation where they say tomorrow starts today, with the new younger Hawks roster, what are you looking forward to most with this young Hawks team?
I'm looking forward to them to becoming a cohesive team and kicking ass.
We appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So I mean, tell me about Trae Young. Like, sell me on Trae Young because I'm not sold on him yet. When they traded that pick, not that I didn't want Doncic, by the way, but sell me on Trae Young.
We're in the same boat. I didn't want Luka anyway, as well.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I initially wanted Bagley. I thought about Jaren Jackson. I thought he'd be a good fit with John Collins. And Trae Young was someone that kind of grew on me. I was a big Trae Young fan as the college basketball season was beginning last year. I watched a lot of Oklahoma basketball. And I was kind of, you know, we saw him his highs and lows last season, but he still managed to lead the country in scoring and assists, and that's something that's kind of special to me. I think that for many of us, especially diehard Atlanta Hawks fans, I think guys and ladies, I think they need to get out of their minds that Trae Young is the second coming of Steph Curry, because that's who he's not.
Turn Thomas, we're live right now with the one and only Mr. Killer Mike. Grand opening ceremonies with State Farm Arena. Your swag shop is here.
We're here.
Talk to me about how this feels right now. An Atlanta native, and you have a staple now in the arena.
Yeah, I grew up 4 miles west of here in Adamsville. I can't explain how good it feels, to be very honest with you, because as a kid, you come and watch your favorite teams play, and you imagine being on the team. And then when you realize I have no athletic prowess, you imagine being involved in the city some kind of way. So to be a business owner, the Shave Wash and Groom Shop, which is a traditional barbershop with modern amenities, it's a very cool place to be. It's a social center in other communities here. Red Oak, we had our first location. We have a location over on the Edgewood Avenue corridor now, and now we're in this arena, and we'll be coming to the West End soon. So it's absolutely great, man. It's beyond my wildest dreams, and I'm glad that my community had the confidence in us. I'm glad Steve Coonan and the guys brought us over. I hope we'll be here for years and years to come.
Now, we'll actually get things kicked off this upcoming Wednesday, October the 24th.
With Future.
Today, though, is very dope. You're giving out free haircuts in your swag shop. Being a hip-hop artist / entrepreneur, talk to me just how important it is for the NBA and a team like the Atlanta Hawks to embrace not only the community of Atlanta, but to embrace the hip-hop community as well.
Well, hip-hop, in terms of why I love basketball, like I love to see athletes play, but you know, hip-hop made basketball cool in my era. You know, Michael Jordans are the cool hip-hop shoe. I saw Mars Blackman, who's Spike Lee, who created and gave so much to hip-hop culture and artistic and film culture, period. He is the face of Michael Jordan. That's not Michael Jordan to me. So hip-hop, to me, has grown the sport of basketball. You know, hip-hop is the reason, like, you hear hip-hop, you hear players, you know, rapped about as analogies and similes. So for me, man, it's a perfect marriage, and I'm glad that we are the arm of hip-hop in this arena.
Growing up as an Atlanta Hawks fan and now seeing a new generation where they say tomorrow starts today, with the new younger Hawks roster, what are you looking forward to most with this young Hawks team?
I'm looking forward to them to becoming a cohesive team and kicking ass.
We appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So I mean, tell me about Trae Young. Like, sell me on Trae Young because I'm not sold on him yet. When they traded that pick, not that I didn't want Doncic, by the way, but sell me on Trae Young.
We're in the same boat. I didn't want Luka anyway, as well.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I initially wanted Bagley. I thought about Jaren Jackson. I thought he'd be a good fit with John Collins. And Trae Young was someone that kind of grew on me. I was a big Trae Young fan as the college basketball season was beginning last year. I watched a lot of Oklahoma basketball. And I was kind of, you know, we saw him his highs and lows last season, but he still managed to lead the country in scoring and assists, and that's something that's kind of special to me. I think that for many of us, especially diehard Atlanta Hawks fans, I think guys and ladies, I think they need to get out of their minds that Trae Young is the second coming of Steph Curry, because that's who he's not.
Charles Thomas. We're live right now with the one and only Mr. Killer Mike. Grand opening ceremonies with State Farm Arena. Your swag shop is here.
We're here.
Talk to me about how this feels right now. An Atlanta native, and you have a staple now in the arena.
Yeah, I grew up 4 miles west of here in Adamsville. I can't explain how good it feels, to be very honest with you, because as a kid, you come and watch your favorite teams play, and you imagine being on the team. And then when you realize I have no athletic prowess, you imagine being involved in the city some kind of way. So to be a business owner, the Shave Wash and Groom Shop, which is a traditional barbershop with modern amenities, it's a very cool place to be. It's a social center.
You'll try.
I'll try.
We are back. These Urban Times, rocking my man B, my man Craig, Ruby Lou in the building, H in the building.
Yeah.
Got a little bit to talk about before we close tonight's show. Giving you guys a lot in the sneaker culture, letting you know what's going on. So, gentlemen, I want to know from you, it's been a brief season, but cats are really showing out with the new rules in the NBA where you can wear
the rules.
whatever you want as far as footwear is concerned. We've seen a lot of dope kicks so far. So who's been the best so far? Who's rocked? Who's come out with brought the best sneakers out of their closet so far?
Man, it's been a lot of heat, and I appreciate everybody going in their bags. But are we doing like a top 5? Or are we doing
just you can name a couple names you feel like are doing great?
Well, I mean, one off the rip is gonna be PJ,
of course,
because he rocking stuff that people ain't seen
ever.
I'm saying the Beast 2 LeBron.
Yeah, I say PJ who though for those who may not.
Y'all don't know PJ Tucker for the Houston Rockets, number 17. Go every game you watch the Rockets, you go look at his feet. So y'all look at
his shoe closet.
His shoe closet is ridiculous.
Yo, this cat switching his sneaks like every quarter.
Yeah. Like literally like be honest. When I was down there at the arena, I'm not even gonna lie to you. PJ Tucker really changed his shoes 4 times before the game started, and I'm not kidding. He came out with some J's. I was like, okay, I see you, PJ. He went in the back, came back out, switched again, stretching with some more J's. Like, bro, we still got an hour and a half before the game.
Increased them joints.
Yeah, we still got an hour and a half before the game started. Warm-ups, went in the back, came out with some other shoes, some Kobe's or something. Middle of the game, changed something else. I was like, yo, my bruh, like, can I be your friend right quick? Like, can I be your friend? Like, you probably wear a 15, but on 2 sides down, you can find a brother 13. So I said PJ Tucker.
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox been in his bag too with some
kids.
He
has.
And I mean, Kyrie doesn't count. He got his own shoes.
You can throw Kyrie. It don't matter if you got your own shoes.
Kyrie
showing
crazy. It's crazy.
That's an added bonus. You got cats wearing your own shoe.
Like. Kyrie and Jason, them between them two, they've been nice with the kicks.
Yeah.
And I I throw my dog Montrez in there too.
Okay.
I do my Trez in there.
I'm gonna throw Trez in my mix as well. Who you rocking with?
I'm going Kuz because
Kuz has been nice.
He's had some crazy Kobe ADs.
Yes.
Through the LeBron zone one day, the very first pre-LeBron
2K3s. That boy 2K3
Yo,
cold.
And I'm also gonna go LeBron because them King joints he had on.
I was trying to cop him.
Yo, with the sleeve,
that's
the match.
You sent me this. Like, they still got your size.
I they still got your size, bro. You want to get them?
Yo, with the sleeve to match the little leopard print. Oh, them joints was crazy. So I got to go them two for me personally. Kuz, De'Aaron, and Bron. I gotta say them two, because of course, like even tonight, Bron got them all purple joints on tonight.
I like them joints.
He changed. He went 1 through 15. He changed tomorrow. Yep, he changed them. He went 1 through 15.
He had them on in pre.
So I'm loving this. I'm loving it, bro.
Who you rocking with so far, Lou?
On the kick game.
On the kick game.
On the kick game, you know, I always like Dwayne Wade.
He had some nice Jones on his last run.
If I could get some Wades straight up, I would.
Try go online, go to China or something.
They very hard. They very hard to get. They hard to get. Like the regular colors is hard to get. So
they're like South Beach looking Jones.
Yeah, and it's just like the authenticity of the shoe or whatever. Like he makes it hard for you to get it. So you won't just see everybody walking around with him or whatever. So
gotta be plugged in for real.
I like
you
that.
do.
Gotta be plugged in.
PJ Tucker, you know what I'm saying? Gotta give him his credit.
He's a shoe head for real.
For real.
Sneaker head.
Somebody that's in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? I'm gonna go Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Kyrie after that.
Drew.
Me myself, I'm gonna get a home team. Some love. My man Torian Prince that came out with some fire so far.
He had the 20. He had the Midwest.
He had the 20s on last night. And it's funny. Shout out to Torian. He been giving me a little updates on his sneakers, like what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? So he was saying,
I was happy he got that Adidas deal. I was happy for him.
Yeah, now he rocking with forgive me, it's either Foot Locker or Foot Action, but he got a deal with something like a partnership either right now, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna be rocking some heat, and I'm gonna give him some suggestions. I got some heat up my sleeves. I want to kind of see him rock and see if he if he can pull it off.
Nah, here you go.
Let me see what he got jumping.
I'm trying to make.
Oh, if who wears size 13?
Dorian, you like wear 13?
Dorian by 6.
Don't mean nothing. Ray Allen was 6'6". He wore 13.5.
You know who else I think Cat is sleeping on a little bit? Josh Hart. Josh Hart has had some funky Kobe's on right now. Yeah, Josh Hart has been pulling out.
I've seen a few people with different color like Kobe ADs.
And I'm loving them. Them 80s hard.
Them 80s that DeMar had on last night was cold.
Yeah, LeBron. That's what I was gonna throw out there. DeMar gonna give you Kobe's every night. Though. It'll be a different.
He might just be a Kobe.
Different style, different shoe, but he's gonna give you Kobe's every night. Mm-hmm. I've been enjoying what he's rocking as well. And just basically, literally, just because of some of the creativeness so far, I like what Karl Anthony Towns does. He has a lot of custom kicks so far. He has a lot of custom kicks too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dame threw the Sonic the Hedgehog Jones out. Those was hard. Them Sonic the Hedgehog Jones.
He did for what was it,
Paul Allen? Yeah,
those was hard. They was all Kicks and Diamonds type joints. So shout out to Kicks and Diamonds for doing it big with them.
Y'all heard about how Reebok came out and said they still paying AI 800.
Yeah, they got a lifetime deal. Mm-hmm. You got to pay that man.
AI got to get this
lifetime deal, lifetime contract.
You got to pay that man.
Yeah, I got some Reeboks. I want to see some cats in. So I'm gonna see if I can get my man Torian to rock some Reeboks and see how we can get that to go.
John Wall been wearing some heat with these Adidas.
John Wall gonna wear heat. Yeah, like he gonna always have some heat.
He got swag. Yeah, he got a nice little style to him.
Ever since he got off them zigzags, he
got that. He been crazy with his little Adidas. He been wearing. I've been seeing him with a DC. He had a DC going on the side of the shoe.
He had some 12s on, not this season, but last
year. Yeah. That's when he was a sneaker free agent. He was just wearing Nikes, but now he went back with Adidas.
Back with the Adidas. Now we just spoke about LeBron. LeBron has had some dope kicks so far.
Yes,
we've seen him. He coming out with all type of color waves. As you mentioned, he had the King Johns. They were kind of like maroon with the cheetah. Then he had the purple Johns with the cheetah, the Kings, I think they called.
White, purple, gold ones.
White ones, white, purple, and gold.
He in that factory hard this season, right?
All purple. What's the ones you say he got on tonight?
1 through 15s.
What are your thoughts been on the LeBron 16, gentlemen? And it's the variations that LeBron is coming with so far. Because I'm digging them. The purple Jones looked the best to me yesterday with the leg, with the black and purple outfit. It was all purple kind of. I was digging them Jones.
This might be LeBron's best year in terms of variations of colors in his shoe.
They said when he went to the Lakers, they got some tricks up their sleeves.
It's showing. It's showing. Like it started off with the Oreos. Hard. The black and red joints.
The
breads. Hard. Like every shoe, I haven't seen nothing that I've seen and I'm just like, Like everything he dropped, I'm like, damn, them joints is hard. Like like who came up with this?
Man, it's been that factory, man. Like we said,
cooking up.
Sorry for 15s.
Him and Kyrie, so far this year, they haven't dropped the colorway that I'm not feeling.
Yeah, I've been impressed with everyone so far. I just was hyping the purple Jones. I've liked those. The white ones were cool. We spoke a few weeks ago on the I Promise. The kind of black ones with like the colorful soles and whatnot. Those are pretty dope as well. I really dig what LeBron is doing with the 16 so far. What's been your favorite one that he's dropped out of the ones you've seen?
So far, the Oreos.
How about yourself?
The I Promise ones.
I Promise Jones.
Just some fact of the colorway was fire. It's black, but the back of it got the "We Are Family" on the back of the shoe. I was like, okay, that's dope. And he got the colorway on the bottom of the shoes. I was like, okay, Brian, you know what? You gotta chill. You got to chill with this, okay? You gotta tone it down.
I'm saying the season ain't. We only 4 games.
We only 4 or 5 games. You got to chill with the heat, man.
Because if he come with heat all season like this,
he going to. Like I'm interested to see what he going to do. Like I loved Kobe's Grinch theme for Christmas. I want to see what LeBron he's got to adapt that. Be the Grinch. Be the Grinch, Brian. You out in LA? Be the Grinch.
No. That ain't even what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on whatever he dropped. The Black
History Month
joints. I know them gonna be hard. I know they're gonna be hard.
Yeah.
The playoffs. Because they going to make the playoffs. So, Black History joints and the playoff joints.
You know what? The fun thing I saw, I think Soul Collector, shout out to Soul Collector, I think they did like a little article. They did like all Laker-inspired theme bronze. Like some LA, they did like the ones for the Lakers. They did like some USC Trojans 8s. I was like, you know what, Nike? I think y'all should do that. Like some... Bringing retro back in LA theme.
He's all them joints.
Speaking of retro LeBrons, as we speak of retro LeBrons,
the
LeBron 3s are right around the corner.
And I had those too.
The LeBron 3s are right around the corner.
Black and gold.
They'll be coming out in black and gold pretty soon. So
all you Saints fans, y'all go and cop those.
I like those kicks pretty much. I like those bronze. I wonder, are they going to throw, as you mentioned, different like Laker colorways with the 3s and whatnot, and kind of mix it up that?
They did some Laker colorways. They did like Laker colorway 1s. They did like some LA Dodgers. I think the LA Dodgers 2s. I think they did some LA Rams ones. I was like, they did some Chargers ones. I was like, okay,
showing out here.
I was like, you know what, Nike? I think somebody need to be in the lab and cook this up and put it out to the masses.
Hey, somebody going crazy
at this point now. LeBron is at the point to go ahead and start retroing the shoes. Besides the ones
low key,
like you got 16 shoes, bro. You go start retroing.
What Jordan started retroing his, or what, the 16?
About 16, 17.
Yeah,
and he took a break before his 16.
Yeah, so I think when Jordan got like 15s, that's when he started retroing.
When he went to the Wizards,
oh, I got. They were cold. I had the black and white ones, black, red, and white ones, and white and blue.
I loved. I didn't purchase any 3s, but I remember them black, red.
I remember them. I could not afford them
at
the time.
I was,
but I will be trying to get a pair now that I am an adult. So, believe you me, I will be trying to get them joints because they were hard.
Yeah, the black was
the threes, 9s, 10s.
9s are definitely hard. So
I didn't have the 9s. They might have been the 8s. The Jones that were kind of heavy and whatnot. They almost looked like foam posits, but they weren't foam posits.
Somebody 12.
Whatever number they was, I had literally every pair because I was working it. I had the black ones, black, red, and white ones.
Oh yeah. Here's 2s. I know what his 2s were cold too.
I think it was the 8s though.
I think it was the 8s.
His LeBron 2s. Those were cold. Cause I remember when he was his first year. I mean, the first time in Cleveland, and story from I worked with the Hawks. They had the Hardwood Classic, the old Cavs jerseys, the blue and orange ones.
The blue and orange ones.
And he had those. Nobody seen them. I got in there early. They didn't see nothing about his locker, and they're kind of like the Fruity Pebble ones. I was like, hey,
yeah,
hey, those are.
They hard.
Hey, sir, you right there. We here. Yeah. I like those.
They were the fours. They were the fours.
The fours.
I had the fours.
I like the fours. They
come like all these joints. I even had some custom ones because I was working for this company, Sneaker Villa, at the time, and they sent me these.
I don't know about Sneaker Villa.
I was working for the Villa. They sent me. I still ball in these ones, the blue and gold ones.
The fours blue, was the best ones in my opinion. The fours, and then they had a special edition color, which was
it was
red.
It was two special editions. Yep.
Well, the red with the
because these were the West Coast. Oh, these were the West Coast ones. I got these on the East Coast.
Cause I think if I'm not mistaken, it was matter of fact, it wasn't two. It was those. I'm tripping.
It was the fours. Yeah, these are threes.
Because it came up. He had those in the Fruity Pebble colors. Yeah, that wasn't those are twos. I mean, if he had the fours, that LeBron fours, that's what it was.
I'm always be a fan of the nines.
Oh yeah,
the South Beach. That's when, and that's when sneaker culture really started going crazy for real.
I'm always big
South Beach.
I still got a pair of the Swingman nines now.
It would never be.
Big bangs, cannons.
Will always be the hot.
The Swingman nines, I still hooping them right now.
Like, so is the 3 a hit? Y'all think the threes will be a hit?
Yes, it'll be a big hit
for sure.
About 192, about 190.
Mm-hmm. We got to give a lot of love to our man Grant Hill. Grant Hill's been showing a lot of love out here. Shout out to Big Grant Hill, Hall of Famer. Grant Hill spoke to him recently about the Hawks' new season, State Farm Arena. His thoughts on Trae Young and everything he's got going on. And Grant, you could have let me know the exclusive news then, because it broke the very next day.
Thank you.
Very next day.
You're welcome.
Grant had the cleanest shape up.
I mean, that's how he got to me. Like
she fine still too, so I understand. But Grant had the cleanest shape up I ever seen on ESPN, NBA TV, and all that.
Well, he went to my barber one day when he was out here. So
I was about to say, did he go to the one?
Shout out to Dank the barber, because Dank the barber got him. Dank also.
Somebody slide me that man number. I need to go.
Yeah. When I go to Philly, I'm gonna go see Dank. Man, Dank one of the hardest barbers in the world, the bionic barber. But Grant Hill signed a lifetime deal with Fila. He got a lifetime deal with Fila.
Forever I Love Atlanta.
It makes sense. He's out here in Atlanta. Forever I Love Atlanta, as you mentioned. Lifetime deal with Fila. He's doing things as well as one of the co-owners of the Atlanta Hawks. We see him a lot on NBA TV, giving his analysis.
They need to sign Pastor Troy too. Hey,
they should.
Low key.
Not the
that was a little scrappy song came out with that.
Not the Hawks, but the Falcons need to fuck with Pastor Troy.
I'm trying to tell you, he be at the tailgate every Sunday.
And they play the music inside.
Exactly. Get my man in there. He got the championship belt and all that. Y'all might win some.
I mean, he the only champ.
He might be able to want to get. Y'all still got Jalen Mills though. Ha ha.
I mean, we got a Super Bowl ring though.
Taylor's third term moving
28-3.
Beat 28-3.
Boom. 28-3.
35-31. Oh, fumble.
We beat the Patriots.
We don't lose the Super Bowl.
Calm down, Donovan McNabb.
Fila. I was a Packer fan back then. I was rocking cheeseheads.
Yeah, the first Filas. Yeah.
And then the ones he came out with after these.
So what do y'all thought? Do y'all think that's well deserved honor?
I mean,
Grant Hill, Hall of Famer.
Outside of Grant Hill, who feel every time? Outside of Grant Hill,
Grant Hill, everybody who screamed up "Forever I Love Atlanta."
Yeah, and the Felines, there's nobody.
They're the only people who deserve anything from Felines.
You know how they got the Reebok classic, those the Crime Mob classics. And
that's the Future and
all those.
Little Scrappy.
Yeah, Scrap. If he can get out that wheelchair, Scrap should get a deal.
He need to cover from Fila because he don't want to start. Yeah, he don't want to start the Fila.
I mean, hell, Puma signing people now. So,
Puma signing everybody named Mama. Shout out to my guy, Josh CEO.
No, don't be talking about shout out to everybody your guy. You just said they signed everybody named Mama.
They all signed everybody named Mama. Basketball wise,
he's somebody Mama.
No. They're not. They're not signing. They're not signing my guy Josh yet. I don't know, but I see my guy out here moving. I see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They all signed everybody and their mama on the basketball wise.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, Rudy Gay said they signing cats with swag. I spoke to him
boy,
about it.
My boy Jay-Z doing
something. He's an ambassador. They recently brought over DeMarcus Cousins.
They got the right people.
They bringing over cats in the NBA. They got style, got swag, and whatnot.
Yeah, not getting match.
You just gotta get the right people.
Definitely got swag.
So Grant Hill's a great representative for Fila.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, might as well.
Definitely.
He should make a what's the shoe? Lifetime. He should make a
lifestyle type
lifestyle shoe. He retired. Ain't nobody thinking Grant Hill out here hooping. Ain't nobody like just make a lifestyle shoe.
Business casual type joint we can wear on the court, outside the court.
Get you like a free run. Shoe.
And give us a few free pair, Grant. You know what I'm saying?
A free run and some free pair.
A free pair of the first ones. I would definitely take those.
I just called your wife beautiful. Come on now.
Your wife is definitely fine.
She is though.
And she can sing too. I'll give her that too.
So we got to talk before we close out tonight. Something that you brought to my attention as it was breaking. New Balance is making some news out here.
Man, I'm
somehow, some way.
The sneaker world, man.
You are.
They kind of been on the come up. They had started making cleats like a couple years back.
But they giving out $1 million intern deals.
Yeah. And Jim Boeheim is big mad.
Darius Baisley, I believe how you say his name, Basley.
I can't pronounce that boy last name, but he was supposed to go to Syracuse, but
he said,
turned it down. We'll get this $1 million internship.
Listen, he is upset.
Well, he apologized. Boeheim, in sense, as you mentioned, he made comments. He was upset. The cat Darius is represented by LeBron's crew.
He said
so. LeBron went and got him a check. Boeheim made the comments as you mentioned, like, "Oh, I see LeBron looking out for his client pretty much."
I'm gonna go to Syracuse for free. I'm gonna go kick it with LeBron for a meal.
And LeBron let it be known, they big mad, big mad.
All the way.
And Boeheim has since apologized for the comments and everything.
He better.
Is New Balance a brand that we can actually see making some noise in the urban community?
In the urban community, yeah. Basketball, no.
Lifestyle wise,
yeah.
Lifestyle wise.
I mean, we see cats wearing the New Balance. Where all the drug dealers in the hood wear where the newbies.
Exactly.
But basketball wise.
No, I don't think so.
The only person I've ever seen.
It depends on his performance for him to get into basketball.
I don't give a damn how good he do.
James Worthy wore New Balance.
You hear back in the day when I was a kid, 60.
Listen,
that brother 60.
From the Lakers,
my man James.
The only person I know. The only person I can remember that wore New Balance. James Worthy did wear New Balance. Right. But outside of him, it was Matt Bonner. That's it.
Hilarious. But
Matt Bonner,
not even lifestyle. It was just a dope shoe that people wear still to this day.
Yeah, people still wear it to this day. But I'm saying, like, if I'm gonna go out and hoop, I'm not hooping the New Balances.
If I go, that ain't really for hoop.
You right. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
it depends on his performance.
If I'm going to the game, I will wear New Balance. I'm playing in the game, I will not.
If I was New Balance, I would get either Virgil or John Geiger to come design my shoe, and then I'll know for a fact that I'll get people to wear
some
my
off-white New Balances.
Off-white New Balances.
I'm waiting to see somebody play some off-whites though, for real.
Oh, trust me, it's going to happen.
Like,
PJ's probably going to do that.
Remember New York Nick? What's his name?
No, we don't remember from 1976.
No, what's his name?
Patrick Ewing.
Joakim
Noah? No, he was not New Balances.
Same thing.
He used to do shit like that.
He was not New Balance. He was playing in some trash shoes before he got Adidas.
That's why his feet so fucked up.
He was playing in fucking, luxury sneakers.
He was playing shoes that I ain't never seen before.
Swaggy P was doing that as well. Nick Young.
And Gilbert Arenas was too.
What they all got in common?
Nate Robinson.
Gilbert Arenas was playing.
None of them.
They out the league.
They all get 0 minutes a game.
Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson did it too.
But
what all they got in common?
But first of all, Gilbert was the first one to play in luxury. He played at Givenchy's, okay?
True.
Gilbert's the man. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas.
He was. I think that's game drop 60 on Kobe.
Yeah, throw that out there. Adidas.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if he getting playing time. He's still out there getting it.
Swaggy trying to get back in LA. He threw when they lost their second game. He threw out there. I'm around.
He is, but hey, look, that team. Look, you already got misfits on that team.
He might as well just go back to Golden State or go to Philly. They need him in Philly. They can use a scorer.
He go back to Philly.
He ain't no scorer. He a shooter.
He a scorer. He can put up big numbers.
He ain't going to the cup though.
Shout out Swaggy. Shout out
Swaggy. Guy. He go back to Philly.
Swaggy can get buckets just like Lance just got them buckets.
Swaggy a better scorer than Lance. Lance a better all around player because he rebounds, he passes the ball. Swaggy damn sure a better scorer than Lance.
He can just pull up numbers.
That's all he gonna do. He baby Jamal Crawford.
Who?
Swaggy.
Don't disrespect that man.
Be baby Jamal.
Don't disrespect Jamal Crawford like that.
Jamal got a little floater. That's the only thing that separates the two games.
Jamal got handles too.
Oh
He definitely does.
Yeah, he do.
He definitely does.
No argument.
And
I was about to say, I was like, you about to say different?
He definitely doesn't. He definitely doesn't work on none of his handles either.
Nick got low handles, but they not.
Like Swaggy.
He
Not like Nick.
He got NBA player handles.
He can handle the rock, but not like
Jay Crawford.
He can get us.
Jamal Crawford vicious. He vicious.
Jamal Crawford.
No, I like Jamal Crawford. No argument there. No argument at all. I wanted Jamal Crawford to go to Golden State this year, or go to the Sixers. He went to Phoenix. We got to find out why, but that's neither here nor there.
He wanted to go kick it.
Squeezing out the rest of his
He ain't want no pressure. He ain't even on TV.
Nah.
He don't care.
Ain't even here nor there. Another great show with you gentlemen, man. Much love. As always, let our audience know where they can check you gentlemen out via social media.
Groove, go ahead. Take it away first.
Groovy Lou on all social media platforms. GROOVEYLEWJR.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Mine is a lot too, so go ahead.
Yeah, yours definitely a lot. You catch me at social media.
You don't know?
I was think about which one I'm going to
Would
go
you
first.
just change it?
I did.
Are you on social media?
I'm on social media, man.
He on there somewhere.
Like, which one? CEO Trish at CEOTRICHE. And catch me at King's Kicks ATL. That's KINGKICKZ
LSU fan.
Shut up.
That's one of his burner accounts.
Yeah, that's
I'm not Kevin Durant. I'm not Kevin Durant. I'm not Brian Clinton. I'm not no burner. I have no burner accounts. None of that. I don't even know how to do all that.
Talking shit to you Alabama fans through the burner joint.
Exactly. We should take out Tua's knee. That's all that account.
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. What is you, Bama #1 fan? What? That's yours? Bama's #1 fan?
No, there's plenty of people before me. But follow me at
rednecks out there.
Listen, and they can't.
Brad Bryant.
Listen, they don't even know who Nick Saban is, but they still think Bear Bryant culture. Anyway, you can follow me at Chevelle Cruz. Chevelle like the car. CHEVELLECRUZ. That's on Twitter, Instagram, all that. So
that's a whole lot, boy.
Y'all know I'm about to run $1 billion. You can follow me, Eldorado2452.
He got about 27 accounts.
Follow These Urban Times. As always, follow Live Hip Hop Daily and follow Hip Hop since 1987. We coming back.
And catch us on Apple Podcast.
Apple. This show will be on there. I don't know where Terrell will put it up there, but it's gonna be up there.
It's on there.
We're gonna figure it out by Monday. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's a process. You
listen, fellas, don't let your ladies listen to it because she might fall in love with one of our voices. No.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna say nothing about the cats, ladies. I ain't even gonna get myself in trouble tonight.
Yeah, don't.
Tonight.
I want all the smoke.
Bring that big ass in, girl.
I want all the smoke.
And wait, and we for the people, we do appreciate y'all tuning in.
Hell yeah, we appreciate y'all.
We do because y'all ain't got to.
You ain't got to.
And it's late.
So, but next week it is gonna be a big show.
These booty club hours.
Next week
is a big show.
It's a big bet going on.
Yeah, next week is a big show. Next week is a big show.
LSU versus Alabama. And by this time next week,
I'm gonna give them 14 points.
Clemson.
So on that note, we're going to take it out.
Let's go Nose.
Best thing come out of this, Deion Sanders.
That's right. Yeah.